Motherfuckers.
Hello, motherfuckers, damn it.
Yeah, get fucked.
Yeah, fuck you. Actually, wait, what the
Just
heck?
kiss already, God.
No.
Do it.
Oh, God, that's what I sound like? Oh, no.
Hmm?
I opened up the Twitch to get the chat, and it was on full volume, and I heard myself.
Yeah. So listen to yourself. Listen. Yeah, I'm sorry by the way about earlier. I did not know my audio just randomly decided to go fucking stupid mode.
It's fine.
Boxer, I don't have crowd control like working right now. There's no crowd control to do.
He's getting set up for next time.
It's
He's
very
preparing.
threatening.
You're gonna
Yeah.
forget that he has coins by next stream, and then you're gonna get your shit fucked.
Yeah.
He's just gonna keep digging you a hole. He'll dig your own grave for you.
I know I'm not late. That's right. I was absent. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I have a pretty nice base for now. And I have a lot of things that I like in my inventory. So, but you know what? Nox already deleted my netherite pickaxe, which was very rude of him. Howdy, EJ. How's it going? The first mistake was making one? No. Netherite pickaxe is needed for mithril, which is a fucking iron spell in Publix. Yeah, bye. No, so oh, bargains, right. Sorry about that. I should not have the HUD effects on, and I'll go turn on bargains. That's big brain. I totally just forgot to do that.
But banana bread! I
Fucking work, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro!
Do not dare play a random Twitch shit. I'm trying to fucking. I every time I load up Twitch, it auto plays, and I'm like, stop it. Ah, excellent. Okay, and I.
Hi.
Hey,
Oh.
welcome in.
I'm okay. I just ate too much.
Understandable.
The Belgian fry place delivers to my house again, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm very full of fries. How are you
Hell
guys?
yeah.
I'm actually full of pie. I just had a nice slice of pie before we started session. I'm also full of too many other things because I had too many events to go to today. Don't take that out of context. No way. I didn't check myself.
Too late.
Well, that's where my fucking eggs went, you thief.
Oh.
Ah, well.
That's it. I'm all right. Start the car. I'm getting out of
I
here.
was wondering why they were out of stock.
Oh my god.
I have had a lot of sugar today. And a lot of want for energy drinks. I really want an energy drink. I want caffeine so fucking bad, but I can't have it, and it makes me sad because if I could, I would drink much. I would have caffeine today. But with my medicine, if I have a panic attack, it'll last for 30 hours, and I don't want that.
Worth it.
I mean, kind of, but also I'm not doing that.
30-hour panic attack is fine. You will we'll gag you while you scream and then hand you off to Void Coil.
I've had a 24-hour panic attack before. Don't recommend it.
I don't know if I've ever had an actual panic attack.
0 out of 10.
Do not recommend.
Do not
No,
recommend.
absolutely not.
Yes, 24-hour panic attack. I had a medicine that was critically incompatible with my general existence. And so as long as it was in my bloodstream, that panic attack was going. And it was an extended release medication, so...
I do only have one DN token.
Hmm?
Why do I only have one DN token?
Because that's how much you have, right?
I thought I had two.
Do you have to?
Yeah, I had
So,
two,
yeah,
so I updated it.
I had 3 at the end of last session.
You had 3?
Or I had 3. I had 3 at the start of last session, and I used 1, as far as I know.
Okay, well... Okay, how many do you have, Alice? You said 2?
Yeah, it's on my sheet.
Okay.
must
I
have forgotten
couldn't
what
find
people
it on your sheet. I don't know where you store that. Oh, I see. I see.
Bofa stored in the balls.
You do have 2. Rage has 2.
then.
Rage used a lot last session, though, but yeah.
It's okay. I had a lot still in reserve, so
Fair enough.
Rage, would you mind updating yours on Word to B2? You just click it once.
yeah. I'm trying to click the goddamn stream.
Are the tokens on this sheet again? Oh, here they are. It says 2.
Yeah, because I thought you used one for the tree.
Yeah, but I gained one for something I did to you on your other stream, and then you
Oh, that's
decided to
right.
give
Yeah,
me one
yeah, yeah.
anyway.
Which number's the DNS number? I'm sorry. Is it the gray one?
Gray, yeah. Darker
Okay,
gray. Or lighter gray, sorry.
Go to 3.
Yeah,
There we
and
go.
then Tara has 1, if you wouldn't mind.
She's that one.
Swag. Lovely.
There is a bargain in chat.
Yeah, I'll check it out in just a second. Okay.
Yep. Get your stuff prepped, BB.
Nox not too easy as of late. Someone pick him up for his bullshit. Either give him a swirly or mess him up. A la magic. You'll both gain 3 insight at the con of 1 corruption as well. I mean, fuck it. Sure, if you want to. Or you could just have the con of him being angry at you.
Yeah, I'm speaking as Wreath. Please consider for a minute. I'm very petty.
I mean, to be fair, that's also speaking as regular Nox.
Yeah, but regular Nox is more joking stabby and less actual stabby.
Wreath will do telekinesis. Regular Nox will draw you pregnant.
I don't think I've done the pregnant yet. That's more Mythix's thing. But I will draw you as a Furby or a Funko Pop or something worse
Or
if you're
a boot
Scooter.
window or something.
Well, Trust is just really easy to bully. My current my current threat against Scooter is sexy Garfield.
I'm fucking sorry.
Which is just like a boon if you like go up against Hentabo. Hentabo would beg you for it.
Yeah, but that's why I would change what I threaten Hentabo with to something they want less.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I am ready to roll. Whenever you guys are.
Same.
Cool.
Ready to rock?
Oh yeah. Alice?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tara?
Yep.
Lovely. Oh, let me get a stretchy and a sippy and I'll be good to go.
Oh, I might have done that to Dino, but Dino is particularly abusable. but
If I recall
don't do that.
correctly, he also
we don't
asked.
do that. We don't do that joke anymore. Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So last time, we beat Shavitry. We Jesus fuck, got to the. Oh, we did a lot of things actually. Main things, we beat the Shavitry. We talked to a lot of people, talked to each other for a bit. Some crazy shit happened on the ship. What the fuck else? We also got to the border and went past the border to the entrance of the Orisu in the Endless City. You now stand before a big ass. Well, actually, we got into a we had the door open in front of us and closed behind us. It's big and metal, and we are now in a red metal hallway that is
Metal.
dimly lit with a red light, following the presumably leader of the Orisu to their humble abode.
No, but okay.
All right.
What do you mean?
You stopped. You stopped when we opened the door.
What? Huh?
Yeah,
You stopped.
we didn't get. We were staying outside the door, staring down the hallway at the end of last session.
Oh, like,
Yeah.
well,
So we just got the. Well, then yeah, there is someone there then.
okay, well, excuse me. The door is open. There is a big ass red hallway, and there is a
I mean, we can be going down the hallway.
Yeah,
I
fine.
don't think anybody's gonna object.
Yeah, let's fucking go. The presumably leader of the Orisu is a very chipper man who has like the left side of his face is just like charred black from something. It's unclear what the fuck it was. It looks almost like obsidian. He's got
Oh
like
god, it's
That's
Two
cool.
Face.
Crispy.
He's got a sort of like tattered, disheveled like trench coat, and various bits and bobs hanging off of him. He is very clearly armed with something. It's not entirely clear what. And on his left hand, he has a large gauntlet with 5 blue lights that are down the side. Yippee!
It's a what color is it? It's a gauntlet. Did you
It is
specify
a
color
large
gauntlet?
metal gauntlet with 5 blue lights down the side.
Oh
You?
my god, it's fucking Thanos.
It's not Thanos. Fuck. I knew this was gonna happen.
You did.
It's not the fucking Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh man.
They're not rainbow colored, and you can't pop them off and eat them.
Not with
Well,
that
that's
attitude.
well, that's the Trust Tide Pod Gauntlet.
Okay,
So, Trust, did you remember to make a background?
I did actually. So we are coming from this direction, and if I can select the correct thing, please don't fucking kill me. Ah.
No promises.
We see a large warehouse sprawl out before us. It is very strangely high tech. The things that are in here, the crates, the etc., look more close to the Martyr of Starlight's tech, perhaps even above. It is very clear that most of the things within this room are either so technological that they look like magic or are magic themselves. It's kind of hard to tell the difference at this point. There are various shelving units and etc. that have been shoved off to the side. Crates have been all piled together. This warehouse that used to be full of presumably something important has been salvaged. and turned into kind of like a meeting area, headquarters for the Orisu. And we'll just use this little guy to represent the main guy.
Reese is walking closely behind Tara, but is also looking intently at all the artifacts as they go by.
Oh, she is 100% peeking as well, so he's in good company currently.
Both of them sticking very close to Terra. Like a comfort mechanism here.
Fire fist! Look at this! Fire fist! Look at this! What was that? What are those? What are those?
What are those?
What are those?
Those are my Crocs.
Hmm,
Oh my god.
interesting.
Oh yeah. Hi and stuff. What's your name, dude?
And I cannot do a Russian accent. I have tried so hard.
Don't bother with it.
But they, in a thick Russian accent, they're like, "Ah, yes, friend. God. I unfortunately don't remember my name. I've been a little under the weather, as you could say. But the good news is, there's not really too much use for it. People know who I am, and they just call me the founder." How about you? I'm
Wonder.
assuming that
Founder.
you're Tara, correct?
Yeah.
Are there any SCP logos around?
Yeah.
Pardon? Sorry.
I said, are there any SCP logos around?
I'm not familiar with what you mean.
The SCP is Foundation, because you're calling him the founder.
Oh, right, but like as the character, I was responding to Reef. Like,
Oh, okay.
I have no
No,
idea
I was
what you
asking
mean.
you out of character.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't asking you if there are logos around.
I
Anyways,
thought that like you were like doing a tongue-in-cheek thing, like asking as Reef.
Reese doesn't have any idea what the fucking SCP Foundation is either.
Yeah, you can kind of hear the crackling of fire, much jubilation. These are very happy people. They've made the best of the environment they found themselves in. You can tell that all of them are kind of fucked up in some way, shape, or form. Some of them are missing a few limbs, some of them are just beaten to shit, but they're all having a pretty good time. There are many pies that are being created over the stovetop with great care.
I was gonna say there's a lot of pies being made. You guys are putting a lot of work on this. You were kidding about the pie festival.
Of course. It is one of the only things that we celebrate down here. It's hard to tell the time from much else.
Oh, so is it like always pie festival then?
No, it's not always Pie
Okay.
Festival. We just celebrate whenever the current ruler has been dethroned.
I would 100% eat pie to that.
Indeed.
Oh,
However, it
so-
does seem like a lot of our ingredients from our various teams here have gone missing, as well as a few armaments that we've managed to procure. It would be nice if, while you're here, you could take a look into that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You mess with my things. You mess with me to get us to come do work for you. Is that how this works?
Pretty much, among other things. However, I
Right,
can.
cool.
He boops you on the nose. But give me just a moment. I promise I am worth your time.
Don't touch me.
That's fine.
I mean, we'll take your request, but we need clearance to wander around your stuff.
That's totally fine. You're welcome to experiment, enjoy, find whatever you like. Maybe you'll find some of the weapons in the corner useful for you. We have them blocked off so the kids don't get into them, but they normally keep away
Okay.
anyway.
Tara is 100% kind of exploring around. Like she's really like digging this faction so far.
Hmm.
Are kids running around and stuff, or
They
are
are
they out
not.
from the? Are they? They're not. Okay.
The ones that you can see are kind of like huddled up to the adults who are like making pie, like over here and over here, or like basically waiting to eat the
Yeah.
pie. Though you notice that there is a distinct lack of kids here.
Kids.
Oh yeah, they said they had the things locked up so kids wouldn't get into them. So that's why I was looking around and seeing who all was here.
Could you clarify for me exactly who you are? Because I was led to believe you were some kind of secret branch of the government, which would not explain why there are kids here.
Right. You could say the mission that we partake in is not something that most people would be able to handle, or is something that is particularly advertised.
I mean, that's Tuesday for most of us here, sure.
Exactly, which is why I went after your people specifically for a recommendation for the new ruler of the Inland City. I figure you would understand.
So I'm listening. What's the rest of the story?
Of course. Um,
Tara, get over here and stop staring at the pies.
Fine.
So he goes over to the far end where there is a large ramp down accompanied to, it has to be at least like 30 feet, with a large staircase that leads onto what you can only assume to be a massive lift. There's some machinery that has once been used to load things on and off of this lift. Though it seems like it has fallen into grievous disrepair over the years. And the guy continues. We sit at the top of what we call the deep. It's a large labyrinthian structure full of a variety of strange entities that appear magical, but we can't quite figure out in what way. They're extremely hostile and extremely dangerous. The labyrinth also suppresses most normal types of magic, which is particularly difficult to deal with when the most powerful things you have as soldiers are wizards. You can get around that, however, if you can find one of these devices. And he holds up his gauntlet. This is called a clock. It has multiple charges in it. And these charges will allow you to either use a spell or open a door. They are very important and are your lifeline. Unfortunately, we do not have any extra, though they are something you can probably find if you spend enough time down there.
Oh, dicey. You oh,
So
That's
where's
a
all
job.
this? Where all these like magic blocked at? Basically, is it just there or kind of everywhere?
One more time.
He's asking where all this magic actually not effective, or where this
Right.
this issue is this the only location?
So it would seem that anywhere in the Endless City, if you dig too far down, your magic begins to get dampened. If you go too far, you'll find yourself in the deep. This just happens to be the sort of official way to get in. And as a reminder, for the kind of like set piece and what we talked about before, as the environment, we are at the bottom of a large ravine. So we are already quite low.
Are we feeling any effects on our...
We wouldn't yet until we go further down.
Well, I mean, if we're already quite low, we might be starting to notice effects.
If I remember right, at this level we still have like I'm gonna just kind of like shake my paintbrush a bit. Does it glitter?
And so did you say that those things you just said as in character? Not the question of does it glitter, but before that?
Oh yeah, I was saying that in character.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, if you remember right. Just a question.
Oh,
You've heard of this before.
yeah. I am familiar with the deep being lowdown. She was just shaking her paintbrush to see if her magic was still working.
I think the
And she was
character
pretty
is
sure it would.
the character is asking why Tara would know that.
Yeah, Orion's basically asking like Tara, like, oh, do you know of this?
Oh, well, I know that we have to have teams that go down below to kind of clear out stuff because, well, Endless City, because it's made into the rock and crags and stuff, they gotta basically manage the support beams so that there's no cave-ins, no crumbles and stuff like that. So, like up top, it's a lot easier. Like they said, magic is more prevalent, and so it's easier to like reinforce those support beams and stuff. But lower down, because you can't use magic and stuff, it's definitely a riskier job.
Sure.
Are the Arisu the only deep divers in the Endless City? Is actually something that I don't know.
The founder speaks out. No, they are not. However, they are the most prominent, and our entrance does start the deepest. They start on the sort of entry levels. We begin straight from what we call the antechamber.
Okay. Tara's just fascinated because it's like this is stuff that she kind of knew about but didn't know like the specifics.
Do you have any signifying things that would mark you as like a sister of Malice?
She still has her gauntlet on.
Awesome.
She forgot to hide that when she came back because that was actually she forgore, much like me the player.
Which also you do notice that the
she
drops.
actually wanted to hide that.
So your paintbrush is still glowing as it normally would. The drops, however, when they reach the ground, begin to get dimmer faster, and the drops that have kind of flung off the side of the ramp quickly go very dark very quickly. It seems about once they hit the lift or go below it, they dim extraordinarily quickly. The founder notices your gauntlet. The Sisters of Malice. It's been a while since I talked to one of you. Makes sense that you would know the basics.
She kind of nervously scuffles at her arm to hide it. Yeah, you heard much about the disbandment since, or where they all went?
I unfortunately don't have any information on where they went, though I do know that the disbandment was quite severe. The faction and its prerequisite, or rather, its resources were distributed among other factions. Their home base, from what I know, has currently been closed off to the public. I don't know if it's been taken over since.
That sounds about right. Well, thanks for what you do know on it.
Of course.
I'll do a bit more digging myself on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who being?
Oh, I'm sorry. Me. Sorry, I thought that pause was the innocence.
Go.
I just want to ask, do I recognize the founder's voice? Is this the guy that I talked to before?
Yes.
Cool.
The founder is who has been talking to us over the radio.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yep. He kind of like slaps his hand together. So, without further ado, what I can offer you in return is we have been able to find artifacts that can operate regardless of magic and do not require anything from either the wizard or the person using it, even if they aren't a wizard, to make them function. we've essentially found anima that function regardless of magic, which
And
is,
I
as you
anima
might,
then? That kind of breaks the rules.
that's exactly the reason why we go down here and why we grab the artifacts we can. We call them artifacts just because we aren't quite sure if they are, in fact, anima and bring them back. Our job is to analyze them to learn what we can about the deep and to figure out why it is the way that it is.
Oh, a whole new class of anima. That's fucking cool.
He from under
Um,
go ahead.
This is gonna be on a different train, so please continue.
From underneath his trench coat, he actually pulls out a small pistol. Though it looks very strange. It does not look like a pistol that you have seen before. It doesn't look like a revolver. It doesn't look like a flintlock. It doesn't look like your standard shit. It's very sleek in design. And looks very foreign. Uh, and it glows. Like, this is one such device. It's a weapon that, for some whatever reason, never needs to be reloaded. It does not seem to take anything from me, and seems to be very stable, very easy to use. It has been very helpful and has helped me escape many a tough situation down in the deep.
Is offering us a revolver?
No, he's just basically showing it to show that that's an example of the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Also, hi, Barry.
Yeah, hi Bean. Oh, something like that could be really shiny. I mean, I'm down to go down and give it a look. I'll take a look at if you could show us where the supplies were missing from too. Can do that. Another ask I have, and she kind of just like gestures over to Solstice. Like, you guys were messing in our systems quite a bit. I know we talked about not doing that, but like, Scythe has been doing some weird shit with Solstice.
Yeah. It's your fucking toy.
I got. Yeah. What do we like? Like, genuinely, it would help us out to be able to know what to do and how to handle Scythe and its connection with whatever's going on for the other side. She's like trying to she's debating like whether she wants to share about Andromeda or not. Which, if you need a second to think on that one, trust, we can roll back around to it. Well,
Okay, what were you saying? Sorry.
oh, I said if you needed us to roll back around to this, we can.
Okay, what were you saying prior to that?
Oh, both Solstice and Terra were asking the founder, like, hey, something that's been kind of messing with us has been like Scythe. In the interaction with how it affects Soul. Like, it's something where even though like you guys promised not to activate this anymore, like this is now becoming a recurring issue for him.
Ah, yeah. So there comes the thing where I'm gonna be honest, we don't entirely actually know how Scythe works.
I'm sorry. You, you're telling me that you just found this and decided to unleash on someone you don't know without knowing the side effects? You just decided to just attack
That's
me like this. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Friend, where we live, life and death is always on the same plane. We move fast because we like to see what happens when things break. It's the fastest way to learn.
Have you
Things
ever
break.
considered that we don't live here?
You're sure I'm not a fucking toy?
I never said you were a toy friend.
Huh? Yeah. Sure as however you found me in the first place, that we dressed me some sort of experiment, huh? So you just thought it was okay if you just continue experimenting, right? Well,
Our knowledge was
Reef looks at
incomplete.
Reef looks at the founder and says, He has complexes. You should probably just apologize."
complexes. Huh.
Regardless, yeah, I'm sorry. I did not realize that the person that the papers described was sentient. They did not make it seem like that was the case.
Yeah, sure. Stars want to keep it that way too.
So what it sounds like to me, so you guys ran into its new technology, didn't know what it connected to, and clicked a button just to see it would turn on. Am I hearing you right?
That is basically what has happened, yes. It turns out, by the way,
Alright.
you should know this, that for whatever reason, your ship previously had an open connection to whoever wished to access it. Though now, thanks to Scythe, that is off. Of course, we still have connections, but we also don't know how to turn that part off. We're only going off of what he
That-
tells us.
Can you
That is
let
fair.
Justice take a look at that to try to get it closed?
We've
Wait,
tried.
Hang on.
Yeah, but Soul will feel better if you let him look at it.
I would, but just pausing for a second. Have you explored anywhere else? How did you find these papers in the first place?
Oh, the papers were, funnily enough, in this warehouse.
Uh-huh.
Tara realizes that with the flowers outside, and I'm gonna look over the equipment. I'm gonna see if there's any others like Sisters of Malice stuff or Andromeda Project stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm all right. Let me roll.
Give me a roll. Goddamn. Okay.
That is a fucking 1.
Hell yeah. So off in
Go.
the far corner, you notice a small red amulet that is blinking softly. You recognize that as an amulet from the Sisters of Malice. It is one of the ways that they are able to communicate with each other throughout missions. As you recall, there is not a much in the form of long range communication. It's kind of like a pager of sorts.
She stops clamoring over the boxes to kind of come back with it, and she's just got it kind of gripped in her hand.
Is that Tara?
Uh, Sisters of Malice pendant.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm sure you saw the fire roses outside too.
Yeah, I did.
So, looks like we have some ties here, buddy.
Great. Probably why
Can't
I'm
believe
so
that you recognize
aggravated.
it with the red. Yeah, like take a beat, man. It really is something. Like, I get where you're coming from. I get where you were feeling, man. Thing
No,
is that, what's up?
something's just elevating the mood. I don't know. Something just feels weird.
You might just be like, you might just be feeling itchy, dude. It's been a pretty strenuous time.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll keep an eye on it, though. Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
You guys are wizards.
Yeah.
Don't not pay attention to weird feelings, please.
All right, fair enough. But like, yeah, it really sounds like this is something that was full on honest mistake, man. It's something where I would have been curious to know what that button did too, and see what happens with the system to learn more about it.
I mean, it's certainly enlightening as to what kind of group this is. No offense.
Yeah.
None taken.
What does that mean?
No, he meant about the Oriseo and just doing things.
Like
Oh.
the founder's very like he's just kind of like all smiles. He just kind of like waves his hands like you got me.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck. You guys can't see this. I swear to God, I'm not going insane. The fucking HUD is active, and someone is actively spamming the shit out of the Jaking It GIF repeatedly occasionally. I forgot to enable fucking stream
Hi, Matt.
avatars. Alright,
How are
stream
you,
avatars
Matt?
isn't on
Matt,
here.
yeah, what
Oh,
are you
who
doing?
would have
Good to
thought?
see you, Matt.
Bro, it's insane. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Hope you had a nice Easter.
Alright, let me turn
Happy
off the
Vanui
HUD
Day.
so that stops happening. Jesus fucking
Damn.
Christ.
We're aware, Matt.
What is
Shut the
banned?
Like,
fuck up.
uh,
God, it's not
Ew.
scam.
my fucking. You are being forever bullied, Pap. I swear.
Anyway, time to mute.
Hey.
I mean, Matt,
Let me help.
have you watched the stream before? This thing's basically a full mutiny every stream.
I mean, at least it has been since I joined in, so.
You're the definition of mutiny, motherfucker.
You.
Let's
Oh my
fucking
God.
go.
All right. Hey, I did a roll. If it is Vath was talking earlier about Vasha attempting to make a pie.
Oh, sure.
Okay. I will roll for you.
Nope.
That's a
Vasha,
nope.
enraptured by the pies, attempts to create one of their own. They, they grab bits and pieces from the floor, basically scraps that people may have dropped and were not brave enough to pick it up. It was a 16, Beth. And in their attempt to create a pie, they create a vaguely rock-shaped, questionably edible thing, which you can consume if you are brave enough to do so.
Vasha, you made a cobbler. I'm so proud of you, baby.
More like
Indeed
cobblestone.
It does seem cobbled together, indeed.
I'm gonna chew the rock.
Can you please roll me?
I rolled for rock. I rolled 6.
Okay.
Rock.
This
Robot rock. Sorry.
glassy substance shatters in your teeth, though you do not seem to mind. You eat this
Quachi.
glassy, vaguely fruity, and also burn dust tasting rock like you're crunching a light bulb.
Light bulb.
Light bulb.
The party stares in very deep concern.
I can see this.
Reese just gives an exhausted look, looks at the founders like, I see why you want her for queen.
Tara, what?
Tara,
Okay.
please gain 2 insight.
Fuck yeah. Sorry, fire.
Oh my god.
She
I just fucking got the zoomies and tackles him.
she gets
As she
so
leaps into
excited.
Firefist's arms.
Firefist, please roll for getting slapped by a errant lizard.
Oh, this is fantastic. I love this. I'm having a good time right now.
Please use a little less of your amazing strength.
I swear to God. Oh,
Okay.
dirty.
Firefist, whatever you have strength-wise, let's see. Let me just check your sheet here. Take failed defense 9 and take the harm tackled.
She just came at me while I was like looking to get a cigarette out.
Run that by me again, hon.
And Tara just tackles him when he's not paying attention. He's getting a cigarette out.
And she kind of like pats out the fire on both of them. Sorry, zoomies, light bulb.
So
And she leans in close to Fire Fist after she's getting up. She's like, I crunched glass today.
since she's
Oh,
too
God.
distracted to ask for herself, could you explain the queen thing?
Yes. So every faction is able to he's gonna like warm his hands by the fire. Every faction is able to suggest one of their greatest for the spot of queen or royal in general, depending on the gender of the chosen person. Whoever wins in whatever battle is chosen, usually it is a proper mages duel because we are mages. It's kind of a prerequisite, kind of a big deal. We'll end up the victor. That's how Rez got her spot. She brutally murdered every single of the other members of that battle.
Fun.
Yeah, that's right. She's kind of a bitch.
And you're picking Terra instead of one of your own. Why?
He like looks up, stares you. Where were you at? Yeah, he kind of looks up, turns over, stares you dead in the eye, and just kind of like gives you thumbs up. It's like it can't get any worse.
Oh my god!
And
Damn.
she's already got.
Fucking damn.
And she's already got the. Well, I've heard she's got the power from the Sisters of Malice already, so it's a good fit.
Over where she's getting up, she like feels people talk like her name being talked about, and she just gets a big old shudder and sneezes.
And how
Tunes
does
in fully and is like, ugh. Oh, sorry, Riff.
advan-
What were you saying, hon?
how does this advance your interests versus any of the other candidates winning?
Well, to be honest with you, most people don't talk to us, and more people don't like us. You were the only party crazy enough to hear us out and listen.
We have a choice. Sorry.
You might not have had a choice, but that's exactly the reason it worked.
Out of character, I want to fucking punch this guy. I want to
I
deck him
I
so
kinda
fucking
like him.
bad. I hate him. I want to rock his shit.
This is fucking hilarious.
I want to rock his shit so bad.
You are over here just in your mind, like constantly wringing this guy's neck out in your brain.
Yes, Solstice is like borderline zoning out, imagining all the different ways he wants to just obliterate this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Careful, your Andromeda is showing.
Does Terra have to do this duel alone, or does she allow allies?
The only way she would be allowed an ally is if someone else in your party were to be also nominated for this position by another faction and then decided to give up after providing their support.
Oh no.
What do you mean? Oh no.
Terra looks over at
I don't
Fire
know.
Fist.
The fuck you looking at me for?
You don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I feel like I should worry about it.
That's the spirit.
So should she accept this, who is she up against?
I have no idea.
I'm sure that's still being decided right now. Some people might already have their factions pick out, but that's to be determined. I mean, we'd have to get further into the Endless City to hear more on that one. So be a minute for that information. But chances are, it's not public knowledge yet.
It just depends on the faction. Some of them are quite vocal, some of them aren't. I haven't really paid attention either way.
I can only imagine the fucking like social media wars that these fuckers would have.
Let's just say that no one else is nominated, so then it's just a given.
One more time, sorry.
So, all right, let's assume no one else got nominated. So then what?
If none of the participants are able to make it to the arena, they will be forced to be disqualified. And then the remaining person would be put in by default. We're not responsible for what
Interesting.
happens. Sorry, who was speaking? I didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh no, I said interesting. Or Reith does specifically. Well, Tara, this part's your decision, I suppose. Oh, and just to be clear, Mr. Founder,
Sure.
Tara is sweet and gullible and all that. If it turns out you're planning on betraying her, you're dead.
Oh, yeah, that's a given.
Just putting it out there.
If you want to kill me, there is a long line of people ahead of you.
I know.
Yeah, I don't believe in lines. I just cut right to the front.
Sure.
Wait, who made it come about killing? Was that Orion or the founder?
Oh, about the founder.
Yeah, Rith and Firefist were threatening the founder. The fucking Solstice is like, me too, me too.
I was like, take a number, it's behind mine. That's not allowed.
And
fucking great, man.
I know, I just wanted that to be on the table for your future consideration.
Sure.
Man, this guy is chill as fuck.
That's one way of putting it.
These are people who are used to, like, being on the edge of death all the time. That it does not faze them.
They don't fear death no mo.
Kinda, yeah.
Reith kind of likes
Fix
it.
that.
He's not used to being people being this chill about the sort of stuff he does.
That's fucking sick. Oh my god.
But yes.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, go ahead.
But yes, enjoy the festivities. We have a lot of pie, honestly, more than we can eat. Our storehouses are always full because we keep it nice and frozen. And yeah, if you would be so kind as to figure out who has been stealing our supplies, that would be lovely.
Do you have any hints, or what do you got
Cameras?
so far? What do you have so far as evidence or what you found?
Well, we do know that a lot of the kids like to stay in the vents. They prefer it as some sort of secret hideout. It's entirely
God,
possible
this
they
is
do it.
terrorist people. Or it says, "Oh my God, this is terrorist people."
Though I will make a
where's this-
request. If it was them, please don't hurt them.
No, that goes without saying. Where are these supplies being taken from?
There is a vent over there. That is usually the way that they get in and out.
Is that where the supplies are being taken from? Is what he said, Mr.
Oh.
Founder?
One more time, sorry?
Is that where the supplies are being taken from, Mr. Founder?
Oh, no. The supplies are being taken from people's tables or from their halls or from the storehouse itself.
Cool. I'm gonna look around. Do I see any like security cameras or anything in the area?
There are a few deactivated ones on the walls.
I remember that spell I used to look into the past when we were figuring out who murdered the people Andromeda murdered.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
sure. How would you
See
like to
if I can
mitigate that
sneak-
spell today?
It's like
Okay. How much does it cost?
I don't remember.
Let's have a look.
What's up?
Oh, I trust looking something up for me.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And what is it you're trying to do?
I am trying to look into the past and see people going through this gate. Or this vent.
Sure. How many would you like to try and suss out? Just kind of as many as possible, or would you just like to see like a person maybe going through?
Let's say the last 3.
Sure. That'll be 5. That'll be 5 insight.
Okay. 5 insight it is.
Okay. Let me dock that from your thing. Lovely. Okay, cool. Yeah, you'll be at 10.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's just
You're good.
being a bitch. Okay. So Reith will open up his deck and float out the cards like a screen and see an image of the people who last went through this gate.
Yep, you do see. In fact, the last 3 people to go through that gate were 3 kids. Each of them had a bag of supplies and also some firearms that they've stolen.
Hey, Mr. Founder, do these look familiar to you?
Let's have a look. Yeah. Always trying to steal and play with the things that we take up from the deep. If only they understood how dangerous it was, but that's how it is. They'll learn.
So can we call this solved and let you handle it from there?
Unfortunately, I have other things to attend to for the moment. It would be nice if you could go in there and get it for me.
How convenient. Sure thing, Mr. Founder. He heads into the vent.
Please, you can't stop saying it like that. It is killing me, dude.
Solstice, I know
Mr. Founder.
Founder.
Solstice, I know your relationship with the wizard thing is really weird, but the rest of us, like normal wizards, have an oath to take on any quest given to them.
Yeah, I'm doing it, aren't I? I just don't like him.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
I'm doing the quest. I just don't like him. And he says out loud, he's full 2 hands gesturing. I don't like him.
the fucking
Mr.
fucking
Founder,
syndrome,
he walks off.
motherfucker.
Yes, motherfucker, and he walks
Yeah,
into the vent.
the other people that are in this warehouse are just like laughing their ass off to this. Like they find it very funny to see outsiders' reactions to how things work down here.
Reef is chuckling too and follows him in.
Sure, I'm also
Oh,
going to a small
where
vent. Let's
we-
go. No defenses.
I think
Small vents. I'm at
Luna-
home.
I think Luna is hanging out with the people and like noting down some of their stories in a little notebook that she always had, and I'm going to use a Luna gear bubble actually for that one.
Oh, that's fucking fun. I love that.
Sure.
You say small vent. How small are we talking?
It's like it's like the size of a person. You could definitely squeeze in Fire Fist. You specifically would have a little bit of a time, but you would be able to fit.
Yeah, I'll just wait out here. I'm not. This is not the kind of thing I like to do when it comes to squeezing tight spaces. I have a lot of other things in mind.
Don't you have sex with Tara every night? I'm so sorry.
I was about to say
Right,
it.
that's enjoyable.
I was going
Luna
to
just
say
got her face
something. I'm gonna
just
still leave.
in the notebook. They're just like, okay.
Stars. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what has come over me. Sorry.
That's fine. Bloodlust affects us all. Like Orion just like scoots by.
So, Solstice, you sound like you need to get laid, buddy.
I mean,
What?
don't we all? Not really.
Tara like leans out from the vent before she dives in, and she's like, eat some pie for me, and like ducks in. Alice, what are you doing?
I'll stick around, and I actually want to look at it around the warehouse and see if we can find anything else of use.
Ooh,
And Tara, as you're
split
entering,
in the party.
yeah, as you're
Tell us
entering,
if you find any cool shit.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, tell us if you find any cool shit.
E.
Mm-hmm.
Tara, as you're re-entering the vent, you kind of like trip over on on this lovely baguette and this lovely tiny gun here. Um, so it's less of a graceful entrance, more of just a flap into the vent.
Thump.
Mm.
Wet fish noises.
Mm-hmm.
You'll,
You know,
you'll
the
notice
added gong of a vent.
you'll notice as we go by that Wreath is looking at his hands a lot as he's like he's checking them as they're walking.
What's the lineup as we're like as we're venting and being sus?
I mean, apparently, Solstice stormed out first, and so I guess Soul's first, followed by Wreath and you. And
Okay.
Orion.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise I'd be like right where Ryan's dress is at. Oh gosh.
Be the closest thing Orion's ever seen to action in a long time.
I can and will dislodge this vent with us in it.
Well, you didn't.
Then stop tempting me.
I didn't say anything.
No,
We're all
Vath.
doesn't matter one of us.
If Terra took it off Vath.
Man, what's going on? Like, yeah, she's kind of noticing you're fidgeting with your hands while you're crawling forward. Like, what's going on?
Just checking
For?
for what a non-magic, anti-magic field's gonna do to me.
Is it something where like part of your existence is contingent on magic?
Isn't it for all of us?
I mean,
Soul
fair
kinda, like,
enough.
Don't worry
Soul
about
chuckles
it.
at the comment. The magic contingent. Soul starts chuckling when you say that.
Don't worry about it. And
Okay.
if stuff gets really bad, run. That's all I'll say.
Oh, that's
Soul
not
would do it.
cryptic at all, buddy.
Would you say that Solstice and I can hear you during that?
Yes.
Normal. And so it's not this office I just haven't made an underground, but it is an area that is about the size of this that we kind of like one by one kind of just like stumble into. I would say, yeah, I would say Tara, you kind of are routed out a little bit. Let me grab some. Let me grab some. Sure.
Oh my god. Fuck, that's funny.
Hmm?
Oh my god. Just putting a bunch of small ponds everywhere. Teeny.
So you see there are a variety of like little fire barrels around. There's in this kind of like big maintenance area, pipes are kind of like reaching overhead. Next time you kind of hear the whisper of the flow of the gas, etc. Or the fluid or whatever have you. It kind of smells like shit in here, to be honest with you, but they have done what they can to make it a little bit cooler, a little bit nicer. You know, they've basically like shoved a bunch of shit all over the walls, like trying to make it look like a little secret base. And they've got a bunch of supplies just kind of like piled over, food and guns all in up like 8 entire piles, not really even sorted. They got some meat, some veg, some fruits, some etc. Some miscellaneous scrap that is indistinguishable from both.
Oh, this is.
You
How about that? What's up, guys?
Who would like? Yeah, right.
Hey kids.
What you got going on here? How you do, fellow kids? Sorry.
Yeah, so one of
What-
the kids, presumably the leader of the pack, has like their hands behind their back. They look very very polite. And they're like, "Oh, what are you doing down here?"
I'm gonna telekinesis away whatever firearm they're hiding back there.
Mother, fuck. And a pistol does rip itself out of their
Oh
hand
my god!
and float behind them.
Hi. So leaders sent us to grab this stuff. The founders sent us to pull the stuff back, I'm afraid.
Fine. How'd you know that I had a
Hey.
pistol?
It's not our first rodeo, bud.
You're standing with your hands behind your back in a room full of firearms.
See, if you want to hide a pistol, you do it like this. He like moves his cloak a little bit to show his for a second and puts it back over. That's how you hide one.
As you do that, a very shaky blast from one of the other kids does go by your head. It kind of like dinks against the wall and pops through the vent that we were in.
Holy shit!
You do realize killing us isn't gonna help you, right? I pull away that gun too. The founder knows.
I love how they're just like
sent us
no.
to-
The look on Soul's face is somewhere where he kind of like throws like a look of just. I almost got murdered by a child, and am I gonna blow a child's head off today?
Reese just doesn't give a shit.
No. Oh my god! Just
But
shrugs it off.
they kind of like start backing up into the corner where all this stuff is.
Okay,
Hey, dude.
look.
Like honestly, yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Tara.
She kind of like steps forward. Dude, you guys have done some sweet digs with this, honestly. And I get wanting to take stuff and be able to play with it and have your own space, but you gotta let the grown-ups know you're doing okay. Like,
I'm not playing with firearms.
I want to roll to convince the kids
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
that if they leave food in here too long and don't like refrigerate it properly and learn how to care for food well, that the magic beetles will come out of the walls and steal all their food and their toys.
Okay.
I'm going to spin a fib, a creature.
Okay. Give me a roll for it.
Okay, let's see if I can do it. 4.
They definitely believe you. Like 100%. They're like looking at the walls and kind of seeing like the holes that they have in there. Though they look at the pile that also has guns in it. Like, okay, but that's what the guns are for.
She
Not the Beatles.
she basically goes up to like one of the holes in the wall, scampers down in it like a beetle herself, and scampers kind of at the kids like a second before like hanging back. And she's like, but you need to know how to use them properly. And for that, you will need the adults as well as any other artifacts that you have in here. If you're going to use power, you need to know to use it properly.
I'm thinking how I wanna.
If anybody pulls a gun on her, the gun's getting yanked away. Just FYI.
Oh, there won't be time.
Oh,
The
they're
kid's gonna
scampering.
if they pull a gun on Terra, the kid's gonna lose an arm. Soul's not like that.
Solstice, no,
Solstice, yes.
bad,
Solstice
bad,
protect Terra.
Solstice, bad.
So
If-
while
if-
this is
if-
going on,
Spray she gets out a spray bottle from a gear bubble that she's always had.
yep. Mhm.
And she just like sprays at him.
He's still angry. Now he's just angry and wet.
It's like a fucking koala. We did have the same idea, Matt. Sorry, please
So-
continue.
So as this is going on, as you hear the distant noise amongst the, I'd say the distant chatter and noise amongst the populace here, and as well as just yeah. What are you guys doing out here? What you been up to?
Well, I'll have a look around where Thera was checking earlier, see if I can find anything that looks interesting.
Yeah, you gotta crawl through like a little shelf space to get to where all these crates are. It's where all the crates were before they had to move them out of the way, and it's also the storage space for where a lot of the firearms, artifacts, things are. Go ahead, give me a roll.
Fuck.
Oh, damn.
I'm about to fucking lose something instead. God damn.
Alice is gonna be like, "Step Fire Fist unstuck."
Jesus.
Oh
Christ.
no.
Again?
What?
Can you please take the harm?
Oh no.
I give me a minute. Can you please take the harm?
Oh no.
Unstable.
Oh my god, yeah. You go.
And can you
Wait,
please take? Let's just say failed coordination can go up to an 8.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, just
I-
trying to make sure my notes are correct. What was Alice looking for when she got stuck?
She just
Failed
was looking
so
for
many
other
roles.
just stuff. Yeah.
Look around the warehouse
Do you
and needs
notice?
to call for her step fire fist.
So you notice like an interesting looking what might be scroll, and in your attempt to grab it, you have to step on a few crates, and you just fucking fall and bust your ass and kind of get wedged between multiple crates.
As she falls and gets wedged, she lets out a yell, and she's just help! I fist! Yes,
damn it.
thank you.
I'm helping.
What are you doing?
What was that, Rage?
Yeah, Fire Fist will go help her out.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. So with
Wee.
with a few good good pulls at the ankles, you're able to dislodge the goat from the from the prison that they have created for themselves.
She just looks at you like the freaking like crying cat meme. She's like, I can't port a lot of stuff anymore. Thank you.
Aww.
Next time help, that's fine. It's not a huge deal.
Can I try to reach for the scroll again?
Please give me another roll.
She's going back.
Fuck.
Please take the hard bludgeoned.
Oh my god.
You can take
Fuck.
failed coordination and 9.
Oh, fuck.
I'm losing it. This
As you try to as you immediately leap from their arms back onto from his arms back onto the crates, you try to reach for the scroll again, only to once again slip. Hooves aren't grippy. Turns out they're slippy. You fall and grab onto one of the crates and just pull it over onto yourself and kind of just donk your head pretty hard between two crates. Thank God there wasn't anything too heavy in them.
Worst mountain goat ever.
Turns out you can climb, you just can't grab things.
God damn it.
Fire Fist, oh god damn it. She's gonna grab the crate and throw it off.
Like taste this.
She gets up and just takes this
God
pose
damn
and
it.
and she's like, God, fine.
And before you
I
ask,
guess.
the scroll that was on top of that crate when Firefist threw the thing to the side, it goes tink 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 tink, falls down the giant chasm that the lift is on.
Fuck off.
I feel like I just ripped candy from a child.
You did. You literally did.
Pretty much, yeah, that's what you did, yeah.
Like Wreath when he rips a pistol from a child.
Oh my god.
I mean, you wanted to take their arm off.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I was trying to figure out how to line that joke up. I just was still. It was just a little delayed.
Joke.
Sorry.
He took disarming the child to literally.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
So Alice, I will say that you did get a good look at the scroll before it fell away, and it was whatever it was definitely ornate as hell. It was a blue swirly scroll that was encased in a very glassy substance.
In the hole now.
Well, would be nice to would have been nice to get a chance to grab that, but I guess we can look for it if we do go down.
Maybe
Well,
your
maybe-
axolotl friend can help.
If only you had somebody that could have gotten that for you.
I know, right?
He's also in a hole. Everyone's in a hole. More
Well,
holes.
No.
Back
I'm
over
down
You said it fell down
to
the elevator shaft.
what's up? Sorry.
You said it fell down like an elevator shaft.
So
or
basically,
what?
this right here is a massive ramp down about like 30 feet. These platforms are kind of extending over it. And then the lift goes further down. These kind of just like dark chasms. There just wasn't a good material for that in the tool. These go down like way far. So when you move the crate over, the scroll just kind of like rolled off and just flopped down into the dark.
Okay, well, he's gonna test this to make sure everything's functional fire-wise since they're in a new place real quick, and as long as it is, he's just gonna jump down and use the thrust of the fire coming out to break his fall so we can get down there. And then he'll bring it back up, same way he did with the tree.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What? Is that not a good idea?
No, it's fine. That's great.
No.
So yeah, give me a roll, please.
I'll give you one better. I'll give you a token.
Yeah, sure. A token's fine. So Alice, how about you tell me how you jump over and start flying?
Fire Fist, you mean?
Yeah.
You said Alice. What?
Yeah, well, because don't worry about it. Firefest, tell me how you do this. How you orchestrate this.
The same way I did when I jumped out of the plane for the yearning tree. When I'm taking the descent, I'll use the thrust of fire between underneath my feet and hands to slow the descent until I hit the ground. Grab what I need,
Sure.
and then relaunch back up.
I have a feeling I know what's about to happen.
So yeah, we are gonna take that D's nuts. So you did successfully land correctly at the bottom. Because as you descend below the lift, as you recall, magic doesn't work. And your fire goes, and you just rapidly begin descending. To the point where your fire does not work at all. The party will find you in the deep.
To say this
If
is a white
he's
flame.
alive.
Still working, or is it just a regular?
You're
fire?
definitely still alive. You are definitely fine. You find yourself in a very, very strange land. It's metal pretty much all around. It's very fucking dark.
Are there any
Does
beige
the
looking
white flame
cubicles
still
there?
work?
Two people.
Does
Firefest, go first.
the white flame still work?
It does not.
Oh, weird.
Are there beige looking cubicles there?
There are not beige-looking cubicles there.
So
Okay.
I doubt it's the back rooms.
No,
not
it's not the
4-1 at
back
least.
rooms. You also notice that like the flames on your tail and the flames between like your horns, it took me a second to not say antlers, are like very like they're kind of like dark, if not extinguished.
Interesting.
You do, however, yeah, you find the scroll. It is surprisingly not shattered. And it is a large blue tube. By large, it's like, you know, it's scroll. It's like
Am I able to read it?
Sure. Give me a scroll.
A comprehension roll.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it, sure.
5.
Oh yeah. As you read this scroll, you begin to kind of make sense of the words. This scroll in particular is actually something from our area. Some crazy bastard brought it down here, and someone else found it to bring it back up. It's a very rare royal item. It is a scroll of disenchant. It is something where, when used, it is a one-time use item to instantly rip magic from something.
Well, that's neat. He's just going to stash that on his purse
Sure.
and then look for a way to get back up, but probably not going to be one.
Yeah, it's a very long way up. You see kind of like I mean, you could start the fucking climb using the fucking like elevator shafts, fucking like riveted things, or like teeth, tooths. Ugh. It's like one of those big
gonna ask
computer
that-
things. Yeah.
I'm going to ask that at least one of the flames, like between its horn, just still lights, so he can light a cigarette and go, well, fuck, I guess I'm stuck here for a minute.
you, you, do you happen to have a normal lighter on your person?
He probably does, but he usually doesn't use it.
Well, you can use a gear bubble and make that the case now.
Yeah, he has a custom Fire Fist lighter that he's always had. It was a gift from Pony Boy.
Yeah.
It was It would have been really funny if the scroll was just one of the messages from Makiros from the guy that leaves notes with the little sticking his tongue out
The
thing.
winky place. Oh my gosh, yes.
Fucking heartless.
Yeah, it's funny.
So yeah, you take out your little custom Fire Fist, you know, thing, a torch, you know, it's got like the two horns with the spark between them, you know, and and yeah, you can light up one to say fuck.
Oh, fuck. Might be down here a minute.
Might be. Alice, from your perspective, you just saw Fire Fist jump over and just drop like a stone. You cannot see him at the bottom.
I'm just going. So she runs over to the elevator and like tries to figure out how to operate it to go down. There's no way in hell she's just gonna leave him there.
Yeah. So you know, you find a large button off to the side here, and you know, you hit it and you hear a loud like buzzer go off, like boom. You hit it again, again it buzzes loud, and the Mr. Orisu man kind of like, you know, runs over. It's like, oh my god, what are you doing, Fred? You don't even have the rest of your party.
Well, one of us just went down by themselves. I'm not gonna leave them alone.
He did what?
Did I stutter?
I guess not. That's not... How did he get down? The lift doesn't work. I have to activate it.
He just jumped. Can you activate it so I can go check if he's even alive?
You see like the look of this like normally super happy, super cheerful man go to absolute fucking dread as his eyes shoot open in shock. He's like, the elevator doesn't go down that far.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Alright.
How far does it go?
We've never been to the bottom.
Bunch
So
of bottoms.
He's like he like kind of grabs his head for a moment. He's like, oh, okay, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. He like pulls off.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I made my potion,
Mm-hmm.
I discovered and also made a potion of flight. Fuck the elevator. I'm going to use the potion and head down. And if I hurt myself, then fuck it.
Firefist is about to get a face full of goat.
Gunshot
Gunshot at that moment. Fuck off.
Okay, I'm gonna call to the council of players for this one.
Yes.
Does
Mhm.
a potion's magic Is a potion's magic able to fade? Is that a thing? Or is it like a more like has the spell already been cast when the potion has been made?
the spell's already been cast and the potion's made. So drinking the
Okay.
potion just re-enables the effects at the time. It's like you're putting it in a
really
bottle.
depends. It depends on what your mechanics for the magic being taken away are.
Yeah,
If
but
it's
also it's more.
preventing casting, it's fine. If it's stopping pulling away like the magic mojo itself,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
but
if gauntlets let you still cast spells even without the it's probably fine, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
at the same time, if I scream into
Who bing bong.
I bing bong. Go ahead, Solstice.
nope, go. The ding dong erased my train of thought.
As we're in the council, I would like to bargain
Sure.
that you can use it, but it is weakened massively.
Oh.
Because it's particularly potent, I would like to propose that you could have it be a roll to see if it can make it down, or be like mostly weakened by the time.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would probably just fizzle as a spell would.
What do you think about
So-
the roll for
I like that one.
Sure.
Alice? Does that sound
Yep.
fair to you?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
And then, like, I would still like to use the elevator to get as far down as I can.
Yeah.
She's not that reckless.
Sure. The guy the guy like hops on. He's like, okay, one moment, and he like hops down. He basically just doesn't even fucking give it. He slides down the motherfuckers. And I'm assuming you're on the lift at this point, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, his gauntlet like slams down and it whacks the fuck out of the button. You see one of the 5 lights go dark, and the elevator just starts lurching down, really fast. You see like a large white room pass by. You see a bunch of different floors pass by. You see just a shitload of crazy fucking gnarly shit pass by. He's having a unfun time right now, but but he is willing to help you to for what he can. See, as you keep going down, the gauntlet starts to flicker on and off a little bit. But eventually you do reach a very sudden strong stop. It's it's like you've collided with a wall, basically. But you haven't. It's just kind of the end of the functional tracks. I'd say you're probably about like fucking like a few stories, like maybe 100, 200 feet above Firefist, something like that. I'm gonna say more
Okay.
like 100.
More
I'm
than
assuming I can hear the elevator come to a stop
Yes.
from where I'm at.
You hear
Yeah,
a loud like churning just turn to an immediate like mechanical screeching like ting.
so like I should be able to just see him down there
Yes.
then, right?
You'll be if nothing else, you'll be able to see my cigarette lit.
You see a cigarette light, like a cigarette light, and just like a very like bruh face with the very small amount of light.
She just waves excitedly.
Oh my
Okay. How
god.
how straight are the walls in here? Are there any like grips? Is it completely smooth?
There are various pipes and scaffolding just kind of strewn about. It is a very large way down. It looks like it was meant to be that way though, so it does have a lot of supports everywhere.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make my way down without using the potion at first then.
Sure, give me a roll. If history's anything to go by, this is gonna be a fantastic one.
Yeah, given how the crates went for
Honestly?
her.
Let's
Okay.
go!
I'm sorry. Yeah, so you
You doubted the goat.
Yeah, so would you like to describe how you go down?
She starts walking. She approaches the wall menacingly, and she puts one foot onto it, and then props herself up and puts the other one, and then she just starts climbing down without even using her arms like a fucking mountain
Yeah, because
goat.
it's not perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Yeah, you are
I
able.
did it to the wall.
You are definitely able to make it down there to Firefist. The
Well, that was
Orisu guy
crazy.
is kind of like on his stomach, just like looking down over the elevator. Please continue, Firefist.
Because that was unusually graceful.
Yeah, usually I'm not that uncoordinated. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
This is more
well,
like it.
well, I'll take it the elevator doesn't quite come down this far.
Nah, that's as low as it goes. But she points at her bracers. These are made specifically for lifting.
Oh shit, that's right.
I can probably climb back up with you.
Do they still
With
work?
feet.
That's a good question. I would
Oh,
say
good question.
hmm. 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 How about this? You give me a roll and we'll let God decide. They do work, but not as well as they should. So-
Hey, Firefist, how much do you weigh?
A decent chunk, dear. I'm over 6 foot.
I mean,
I ain't stepped on a scale in many years, so
I would say
at
that
least a
given
couple hundred.
I would say that given that they picked up a car before, you're probably good.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, I can lift over a ton with these. I should be
It's
okay.
not gonna be comfortable, but you can do it.
Okay.
I mean, if we can just get up high enough to where magic starts to work normally again, I can get myself out no problem.
That is a long way up, my friend.
Like, how far up the elevator shaft does like magic work again?
You've essentially the elevator to get to you has you when you got in there you dropped like a fucking meteor.
Yeah, you said like it's still a couple stories up. That's where the
Yeah,
elevator's above
it's
my head
basically
right now.
like an entire apartment complex. A few of those just like down into the surface.
Oh my god, we're playing Kletka.
Yeah, basically.
Oh
And you're like below those. You are like in the ass end of the elevator shaft where like even the fucking crazy ass shit doesn't go this low because the elevator wasn't meant to go this low.
That'll be crazy.
Yeah. So it's a few hundred feet up before magic starts to work properly again.
And it's a few hundred feet up to get to the elevator, or you said it's a couple stories, so
It's like
I'm
100
assuming
feet up
that'd
to
be
get to the elevator. That's kind of what's happened.
All right. Well, I mean, as long as we can get back to the elevator, that's the main thing.
Either that, or I guess we could go and look around. I mean, the founder knows we're down here at this point. he can tell the
Just a-
party.
Just depends on how long he wants to wait there, because I don't think we'll stay down here permanently.
Are you gonna try and like sign language to him?
I mean, I'm assuming voice is still carrying this giant tube.
Yeah, that's true. They're very echoey, but yes. If
Just
you,
yell
if
at
you,
him, "Hey, you want us to go and look around while we're down here?"
he shouts back, "I don't know how long the gauntlet will be on."
Okay, sounds like we should probably not do that then. We might just want to get out of here. But hey, good news, got your scroll.
All right. Before we head up, I would like to see if I can still since my magic source is the void. I want to check if I can still tap into that while I'm down here, or if that's disconnected.
Fuck. You really got me with the hard questions now. Hold on,
Asking the real ones today.
give me a roll for your connection to the void. Okay. Fuck it.
Void, we can usually reach him by telegram.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So a strange effect happens, you notice, where because the influence of the other magic that is normally getting in your way is gone, you can hear the void better than you normally would.
Oh shit. Okay.
In fact, if you focus, you can actually see the clear visage of the axolotl.
Oh, look at the cutie.
Yes.
Um, can I try to communicate with it then? Because like until now I've only gotten glimpses.
Sure.
And this is like exceptionally clear from what you're saying.
Yes. Take your time, Knox.
Well, it doesn't speak, so
Yeah,
I guess
so I mean, you can kind of.
I'll just try to like project thought toward it and like uh no, how the fuck do you communicate with something without communicating?
It's just kind of like
Either telepathy or charades.
as you're like
Telepathy.
Go ahead, sorry.
Telepathy.
As you're like basically holding your like hands to your temples, like Jimmy Neutron, big brain thinking, it just stares at you with just blank, beady eyes. Is there something in particular you would like to ask it for?
No, you're the one with the tough questions.
How dare
Maybe
you
asking
use
for
my
your
own
portal
spells against
powers
me.
back, you know?
You could try, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I would like to ask it to show me what exactly I can do, like what kinds of spells I have access to, because all I know right now is that I can do like
Yeah.
water-based stuff, and when I've tried to do a portal, it just fizzled out.
How would you like to try and convey that information?
Let's see if I can project thoughts of okay, so first I'll project the thought of casting the spell that I used in the ship to shield it. 2 sessions ago,
Mm.
and I will follow that up with one of the times I casted one of the rifts, and then however the fuck that would work, like try to indicate intent of like wanting to do the latter again.
So this is not a you roll. This is it trying to understand what you mean. It does not
Well, fuck.
understand. It would probably be better if you tried something like charades or something.
Yeah, let me just how the fuck do you charade a freaking portal?
Just fucking Doctor Strange motion.
The only thing that comes to mind is making like a freaking hole with my fingers, but and then putting something through it. But I'm like, that's just no, that's not what I mean.
That's
Sus.
exactly what I was going to say.
Welcome back.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll try it because I can't think of a better way of doing it. Let's just see what happens. And before it's gonna think I wanna fuck it, I wanna fuck it.
Let me just.
Oh no!
Oh
I thought it was gonna
Music-
land on the 2.
The music stopping right at that moment was fucking perfect.
Fuck.
I'm about to get grabbed by the goober.
It.
Get bopped by an axolotl.
It interprets this as you wanting to appear more attractive. And the result of this is Fire Fist, you and the founder have the unique opportunity of hearing the walls of this place creak with all of the things that are in there trying to get out into the elevator shaft.
Oh no.
You hear them beating and banging at the wall with a ferocity.
Oh my god.
The fuck is that?
Would you like to try again, Alex?
God damn it.
I'll give you one more go.
Oh
Alice just seduced every critter in the place, is what I'm understanding.
Yes.
no.
I'm
Language
sorry,
barriers are a bitch.
Can someone please spell the word shaft for me? It's SHAFT, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is my computer on crack? Why is it saying I spelled that wrong?
Maybe you're trying to think of shift.
Are you set to the right language?
I typed it again, it went away. What the fuck? Thanks, Word.
Okay. It's just spazzing.
Dude, would you like to try again, Alex?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. About a little ways away, Vasha is suddenly horny for some reason.
You can always use the token for this.
You know what? Since I'm so fucking bad at this, yeah, that's a really good idea. I'll use a token to make sure it actually fucking understands what I'm trying to say.
Sure. You
Alice attains post-nut clarity. Let's go.
Oh
Fucking
my
god.
fucking god. Take a token from your sheet from the board if you don't
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, so you you this here. So you you literally just grab the fucking like the coin, fucking punch a hole through it, and then show the coin inner moving through the outer coin, and then it like the axle like nods its head like down. It just kind of like puts its head down a little bit like it understands. And you feel like it kind of the visage of it disappears, and you come back to the world that you were in before hearing this cacophonous banging, but with the ability now to you can now summon portals to anywhere you could see.
Oh shit! And is this gained back permanently?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah! I got my fucking rifts back. Let's go.
See you. Worth it for the token.
Thank you. I did actually know that I could use tokens for that, so thank you.
It is
Hell
fun
yeah.
just how unbalanced we are in this campaign, so we can just do shit like this.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Rule of cool.
It's fine.
So as she snaps back to, she looks at Firefist and she's like, "What the fuck is all that noise?"
It started when you started doing that meditation thing. I don't quite know what the fuck's going on.
Pause. How does Firefist feel about Alice right now?
Oh my god. Considering the things they've previously done, I mean,
Oh, God.
Firefist, you. Okay.
Oh no! Should we switch services?
Yeah.
do
So
we need to go over to
Firefist,
Picardo?
Yeah.
as you work out your complicated feelings about Alice right now, we're gonna move back over to the surface realm.
Real quick, can we take 5 minutes?
Yes, of
so I
course.
can get my sippy. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Sippy break.
Oh wait, I'm
Which
sorry.
everyone, you should also do so as well. Unshrimp, please.
I just
Please
want to
continue.
quick. Are they still in the hole?
Yes,
In the hole.
Can they get
They're
out of the
about to
hole?
be.
they are.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, my fucking legs. I like having a wireless headset. Like, it's nice being able to just get up and just fuck off from my
On
desk.
Shrimp and
I can go in my
Sippy.
closet.
Yep.
I'm now in my closet.
He's in the closet.
Ah, son
You
of a
just
bitch.
came out of there. Why are you going back in?
I'm now back out of the closet. Congratulations. Did I tell you guys about the
Yeah. So now
about
you've
the
come out of
fucking,
this trend. What subclass you picking?
Wait.
1 sec, I gotta send Dash a message.
No, Nox, I will fucking kill you.
I'm doing it in general on
No.
Mythic, so you can
No.
respond.
No. 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 No.
What the fuck is going
No.
on?
No. No.
What the fuck is going on?
No. Shut up, Nox.
You're not giving me any context, you fuck.
I went in the closet and then walked out of my own closet, and then now Nox is.
Oh my god.
Anyways, did I ever tell you guys about the massive World War II artillery shell that I have in my bedroom?
You did, yes?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's here. It's still here. Right here.
Uh,
Wait.
Moon Cradle Wizards made.
Did that come through?
No.
That come through?
Your
Aw.
headset also has noise canceling. It's not gonna pick up that stuff.
Fuck! I was banging on it, so that was funny.
Oh man.
Pure
Damn,
brass.
now you're banging in the closet?
No, I'm banging on my artillery shell. Pure brass, by the way.
Yes, Vath. Yes, it's dead. It's disarmed. He
Oh yeah, no, it is a massive 8-inch 20mm from World War II. It's just the casing. There's no shell. No, the shells are in my apartment. No, they're also disarmed. I have a bunch of like trainer bombs and stuff from like I have a bunch of 3mm from the A10 Warhog that are all disarmed.
Mhm.
Apparently, working for a history museum has its perks. They just give me shit now. They're like, "We don't want to put this in storage. Here you go." I'm like, "Okay." Sure, as I load it all in the back of my car.
It's like you already know how to care for it, so
Yeah, so like the bronze polish is surprisingly easy. I just have to, be here long enough to fucking do it.
Mhm.
But yes, I'm not sure what you think threatening we's gonna accomplish.
I don't know, man.
You're not gonna get that past the border.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, true. But
Bro, we pop guns are illegal here, so
wait, really?
yes.
I didn't know that.
Like We have very restrictive gun laws here. You're not getting an artillery shell across the fucking border.
Oh no,
Also-
it's not. It's not an actual artillery shell. It is. This is a proper. It's funny. I went to a warship when I was in Philly, and saw
And that,
an
that's
actual.
responded.
Oh fuck!
I'm back.
Welcome
Welcome
back. I'm being
Husband
bullied.
came out of the
What'd you
closet
say?
while you were gone. He hasn't picked a
No,
subclass yet.
Wait, what?
No,
Hi, Dash.
no. Wait, hang on.
He hasn't picked a subclass yet.
No,
It's okay.
no. Okay, hang on. Can we pause, please? Can we please pause?
No distress. No distress, Bobby. No distress. All in good fun. All like, is it something where you're feeling concerned?
A little bit.
Okay,
It's
you're okay,
fine.
dude.
He walked
he-
into his physical, actual closet and then walked out of
Yes.
it.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
my closet is empty, and I have a wireless headset on, so I was like, it'll be really fun if I walk into my closet. And I walked out of my
Okay.
closet. Crispy as
Nice.
fuck.
Who was that?
Clip that
That was
shit. Who did that?
crispy.
Who did that?
Who did that?
I did.
Damn.
Start taking a stash of drinks for these sessions.
Yo. Fucking. We're setting up a living room in our basement with like I have this mini fridge I got as a gift, but I didn't know where to put it in the apartment, so it's just been sitting in my parents' garage. And I'm gonna fill that shit with so many crispy sodas. I'm
Hell
just gonna
yeah.
sit around and just like fucking crisp after crisp after crisp. Fucking that and ciders. Oh, we have a local cidery that makes really good fucking ciders. My dad thinks I'm fucking nuts, but I love hard cider. I think it's fantastic. Sorry, I'm very
There
talking
you go.
about that. I'm really sorry.
There you go, unknown. It's fine. You're nervous, but Dash just cleared there. It's just like she says she's panned. It's fine.
I am
Exactly.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I'm
Yeah, yeah.
laughing.
Unknown's like, so there's another girl, and Dash is like, is she hot? And why didn't you invite me along too?
All right,
Nixie
continuing
in the
on
background
with-
be like,
Pan, not Polly.
I know, I'm just messing with you, man.
No, I know.
Except for
Aw.
this caravan.
That
That's all it has.
I forgot about that joke. Fuck.
we'll just. Anyways, I think we're all back and ready to go see Wizards. Yeah.
Yeah, we're totally ready to continue. With
yeah. So coming back to this, you guys are up here with these ne'er do wells who have consistently tried a bunch of tricks to get away or to get you away from their stash, but they're kind of beginning to give up. Especially as they feel the ground beneath them start to violently shake.
What is that?
Don't look at
I'm
me.
not doing
It's not my
about that,
fault this
right?
time.
Who said that?
Is that computer and stuff like actually
That was
here?
Ryan. Yes. Not here,
I'm gonna-
here, but it's in the office. We are not in the office. We are in a space below the office that's the same size as the office.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
He looks at the kids. Is that normal?
No.
Is that a door next to us that leads back into the main hall, by the way?
It would be if that was where we were, but no, it's back to the vents.
Okay, that's just what I want to confirm.
Yep.
At
At this point, the kids are scared to death and they are just kind of willing to follow you. There's like
let's head back to base, and we'll retrieve the stuff later.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
After you, kids.
Shut up! You didn't see that. Yeah, they go. Orion's just gonna fucking roll into a little ball and just go through.
Fucking Samus
Yep.
mode, playing Metroid.
You notice Reef is very comfortable moving through a vent.
Are you coming too?
Kara,
Yeah.
you coming?
Yeah. No, she's totally coming. She got to be a beetle today. She's satisfied.
Damn, you're in range of. Never mind.
And I ate glass.
True. And Firefist, Alice, are you good with me just saying that you kind of like start coming up, on the or like the elevator's currently moving up when we kind of get out of there.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so as from your perspective, what's essentially happened is something happened down there. The when you eventually got back onto the lift, the guy used his gauntlet again, removing one of the lights where he has 3 left, sending the lift going up. They hauled ass up, and we get to experience the ground thud and shake as the lift reaches the top of this elevator shaft.
Oh, so it was just the elevator that was causing the ground shaking?
Like,
Maybe. I
I
hope so.
guess.
Uh,
Kids, hey guys, is the ground usually shake like that whenever the elevator's used?
Oh no, it's usually pretty fine.
Great. Okay, cool. So there's another problem.
hey,
Solve that.
founder, why is the ground shake? Alice,
Where-
why do you smell different?
What?
Never mind.
Ryan's like,
I don't know.
oh,
I stink.
oh.
Are we all like immediately attracted to Alice? Is that what's happening here?
Ryan's just like, wow.
Like, how powerful is this? Like, what
It's like an aura. It's just like a.
I cultivated my aura while I was down there. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Founder, the ground's shaking. We got the kids back over here. We left the stuff just in case.
D- he's like constantly like having to. You ever read the like the Lovecraft story about the guy who like is being driven insane by the distant planet Jupiter?
No.
Okay, well, never mind. The founder's like kind of like trying to turn his head away, but it keeps slowly drifting toward Alice as he's like trying to explain. We were down there and we had well, we were fight. There's a lot of happen, right? Alice, you might want to have a little chat with your patron and
Hey, what now?
She's gonna walk to the founder and like bow her head a little bit. Horns? You want to touch horns?
Oh my
Good, bro?
stars!
he just like grab as he like grabs onto one of them, like his like he suddenly becomes like his normal self, and he's like, oh yeah, we had some adventures down there while in the deep, and we actually managed to see the bottom of the elevator shaft for once.
Oh,
One of your
Okay.
friends had
Okay.
jumped down.
Yeah, that sounds
Firefist.
like them.
Yeah, that's fire.
Really, I would have expected
That's
Alice.
just all the fire. What? Come on, god damn it!
Well, let's face it,
I just
Alice isn't
like
gonna jump
who
down
else?
there. You just did that like 2 minutes
Yes.
ago.
Yeah, she just dropped a. She dropped the scroll. Just went down to get it.
So you instead of wait, okay. He's
Was it a
like
good scroll?
head, forehead, hand on forehead, like okay, cool. Yeah.
Was it?
Did you forget the part where the magic doesn't work?
But was it a
How
good
was
scroll?
your fall? Are you okay?
Do I look okay, mate? I'm fine.
Was it
I guess.
worth it? Like, what does the scroll do?
What does the scroll do?
It's kind of worth it. It's a scroll that disables magic temporarily for whatever you cast it.
Oh,
at.
it's not temporarily. That just fucking breaks the thing that it's on.
Oh, so it just completely
That is a
demagic-fies
fuck you,
whatever the hell
magic
you hit
doesn't
with
work on this thing specifically.
anymore. So if you cast it on someone, they are magicless.
If you cast it on someone, they are a pleb.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently I found a scroll to remove magic from someone or something indefinitely.
Oh.
Uh, Orion's like eyes go like she snaps out of the trance she was in. Her eyes go wide, and she's kind of like takes a few steps back.
We might want
That's
to
right.
try that. We might want to try that on the staff later. Actually, that sounds like something that would be really useful.
That or I was gonna keep it just in case the fucking Yenny tree came back.
Maybe a good idea.
Also a possible good use, but I'd rather get rid of the staff. Anyways, we'll chat about it later. If you're okay with
That's
us
fine.
keeping the scroll, Mr. Founder.
Given the fact that we're alive, sure.
So
Or we
Although
Do
you
we
have
sneak up-
woken up the entirety of the deep, and I don't know quite exactly how you plan to turn that off.
This fireman's
Yeah,
gonna
right.
walk over to the shaft, just yell down, "Shut the fuck up!"
what,
my
what did you
God.
guys do?
Does anything change?
No.
What,
Damn.
what
Yeah,
exactly?
fucking yell at it like some fucking coyotes.
What if I use it? What if I use a D's nuts token and say power word silence?
Power word, go to fucking
If you
sleep.
change it to
Bottom.
power word fuck off, I'll do it.
All right. Fuck it, we ball.
Okay. So you just
Just look over the founder after problem solved.
so you're now surging back magic as you're back in an area that has magic. Your flames glow very bright. Your breath itself is luminous. And you shout with it's kind of like Dumbledore when he puts his wand to his throat and speaks really really loud, except for it's just a fucking like cacophonous like sonic blast from your throat. You're just like, power word, fuck off. And it just rattles the shit, like the fucking lift shaking back and forth. It slips a gear or two, or like a tooth or two. Doesn't like fall down, but it scares the ever loving shit out of every single person in the warehouse, and the deep does go silent.
Okay.
It's just now he's just gonna look at the founder and just like problem solved.
And Alice, your your entity kind of has understood that was not the desired result and has ended your fucking Pokemon ass fucking attract move shit. You no longer have your
I'm not
crazy
even-
goat aura.
I'm not even surprised anymore.
You know, I
Um,
was surprised, honestly, we got to the bottom. My magic didn't work better considering it's close to hell.
She doesn't even realize like that was going on and that was her. She just has no fucking idea.
Orion's like trying desperately to ignore the fact that scroll's a thing. she's kind of like, just gonna eat some pie.
Both of them go
Right.
wandering a little bit. Let's start checking
Uh,
things out.
Yeah. Where'd the kids go?
Oh, they fucked off to some of the other groups.
He Reef sends over the two guns he took from the kids to the founder. I'll go get the rest.
Oh, thank you.
I'll go telekinesis the stuff from the room slowly over.
He's like, reminds me of when I first stole my gun.
Really should set up a range and start training these kids. They're terrible shots.
I heard that.
I mean, he would have shot me too. I was saying that loudly so the founder would hear it. So
Yeah.
No.
Everyone talking shit on this guy is fucking funny to me, man.
Personally, I had a great time. It's the most interesting place I've been so far.
That's true.
Mhm.
This is very pretty amusing. Hey Trust, what's my door number 1?
Door number 1. Oh yeah, sure. That is the as you open up, you immediately feel like a strong like draft of cold. You see ice like piled up very high on top of a shitload of produce and meat and etc. It used to be a file room. There still are files in there, but they're kind of fucked up and torn and frozen. You see the cabinets have kind of just been bent up and dinged up as they have, stockpiled a shitload of food within there.
Okay, so it's just become a freezer.
Yep.
Hey, Reeve.
yes.
Any of that meat and stuff that might go bad, there's a freezer up here. If you want to try and put it up here to try and save it.
I'll lift the supplies over. Bring the supplies
Cool.
over.
I'll put those in there, and then go ahead and shut the door again.
I'll put the guns in the center near Orion just so they can sort that out later.
Orion just like kind of grabs one of the guns, is just like fucking around with it, and it's kind of like fucking pops off and shoots the ceiling. He's like, "Oh Jesus, okay, I can work with this, sure."
Orion, we can't trust you with a screwdriver. Maybe put the guns down.
I am not putting the gun down.
I second that. Put the gun down.
I'm not putting the gun down.
You should put the gun
Don't
down.
let me use this fucking scroll on you.
I am not. Mm.
Damn.
Damn.
For both of our sakes, I don't recommend that.
It'd be funny.
It really wouldn't.
I just jumped down an elevator shaft to what could seem presumably hell with no magic. Do you think I'd give a flying fuck?
Code of honor that I just made up between mages. Let's not fuck up each other's magic, please.
I agree with that. But it's gonna be funny though.
Luna's just
It
like
would,
staring
but-
at the tiara, like having an existential crisis.
I'd say this, but the code of honor only has a clause and it doesn't account for 9mm bullet.
She like slowly puts the gun down back and then picks up a slice of pie instead.
Good answer.
See,
I
much better choice.
like to imagine that I'm just on this like outcropping catwalk, just yelling down from above you.
That's pretty much what's happening, yeah. I mean, that seems to be our whole dynamic at this point.
All right. Is there anything like what's this little thing here? Like a
It would
screen or
be
just
for
a light?
controlling cranes and stuff, but those are no longer functional, unfortunately.
Oh man, I want to pick up the founder bite with a crane. That'd be funny.
Actually, Firefist can ask the founders.
Oh,
So what the fuck's all this stuff run off of? Seems like most other kingdoms, everything runs off magic, but it seems more mechanical in a sense here, but it seems like half of shit's also not functional.
Were you following the founder as he was schmoovin'? He was
He was checking out the room.
Walking around.
yeah.
I mean, I can just call it out to him as well. I don't really care.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
You can follow him. Don't be mean, Firefist. Follow him.
Fine, follow it.
Sure. Kind of like push in the door and follow. Oh yeah, we don't know. We don't know, and that is exactly why we're here, because we don't know.
All right, so you're not quite sure, based on even what does work, is power in these things.
We've seen all types of wizards here, and the things that we find here are nothing like the people that we've seen, and nothing like the things that they have seen either. We don't know what this is, and even among wizards, That is not normal.
Interesting. Mind if I try something?
Sure.
I'm gonna go walk over to one of the non-functional cranes, and I'm actually gonna try to just put a little bit of the ley line energy fire into to see if it reacts at all.
Sure. So let's say you just kind of go over to this little console here and you give it a little spark. It kind of just like burns the console a little bit. It doesn't activate, it doesn't really do anything.
Well, we definitely know that it's not typical ley line energy, so that's already something new.
Reef's gonna quickly come through the Queen's Journal to see if she says anything like this.
She's mentioned worlds that do not have magic, such as a world that she is affectionately called 20XX.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
It's because I forgot the other actual name for it. It's no, but for real though. She mentions a world that I can't remember the fucking name of. It's fine. She mentions a world. Point is, that's it. It's she mentions it being a very high tech world. So when she found Spark in, and she mentions that while there is magic, most things don't run on that magic. Most things are something that is referred to as like they use a variety of different types of electricity.
Hey, Solstice.
What's up?
I pass him. I show him the journal entry because that's relevant to him.
I'm sorry. The music kind of overtook my brain comprehending what you just said. Can you run that bit by me one more time?
I'm just showing you the journal entry. Trust, go ahead.
There you go. Yeah, sure. So Soul says, yeah, you see that this journal entry on a particular world that is mostly technological rather than being magical. There is magic there, but the magic has a ridiculous cost assigned to it and is far more angry and far more frugal than the one that we find ourselves using. So there's very little people using it.
Hmm.
It does mention.
Electricity?
Hmm?
Sorry, no, you
No, go
first.
ahead.
It
Go
mentioned
ahead.
what?
Well,
No, no, go. Finish your sentence.
um, it does mention one particular user of this magic called Spark.
Huh. Spark. Huh. Didn't she mention that name when we fought her, right?
Didn't she say that's your mom?
Yeah.
So would I? Am I? No. It's
You tell me.
So is this tech from her world then?
It's
Would
from
this
a world.
crane need
I don't.
electricity or whatever?
I don't
Maybe.
think so. I think it's just a correlation between worlds that don't need that don't use magic as much, but could be. Or either way, was mentioning her mom. I figure you should see the entry.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're proud.
Mentions that Spark is something called a scion.
You spell it for me, please.
Fucking hell. I don't remember how they spell it in the book. God damn it.
S S
No, it's
C I O N. Ah,
No, it's
PS.
PSYON. It's
Thank you.
freaking
Thank
3E D&D stuff. You nerd.
Hold on.
So
Nerds.
this is the world called 20XX, right?
It's because I didn't remember. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a fucking second.
Okay.
The motors are going.
In older editions of D&D, that's what they call the people that use psychic powers instead of magic.
There you go. It's the world is called SWNRE.
Wiener?
No.
WNRE.
Wiener.
No, you're missing. Sure, wiener.
Okay,
Wiener.
yes,
Yes, is
it's a
important.
scion. Yes, it's a scion. Don't look too far into that. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they're a scion. They're a scion. That's what they do. Let's fucking go.
Well, hang on, and Reese, I appreciate the effort, but we never did confirm she's actually my mom. So,
Okay.
that is,
Wait,
I mean, I don't think so. We kind of talked about it for a minute, but we never got a chance to look into it any further.
Reese looks closely at Soul and is like, search your feelings. You know it's true.
What?
I don't know. I'm just fucking with you, man.
Soul's just having an existential crisis, and Reese is just fucking off.
Reese proceeds to fuck with him,
Reese does give a shit.
as per usual. If I can spell the word usual. Lovely. Okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to the founder for a sec. I saw him go in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the same room the kids were in, or did he? Is that a placeholder for another room?
This is like an
We're
actual
above
office.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we can skip past the song if you want. It's just a playlist.
But you're fine. I'm still figuring out the audio levels. I'm not on my regular device, so it was just silly. Yep. Okay. Uh, hey. So you said do you have anything here that might tell us what stuff you might run on? Have you checked?
Oh. Yeah, no, we scanned everything. We found the occasional paper on you. We found the occasional paper on many things. But all the ones that were about this place are very old. Very, very old.
What'd you find on me?
That, well, we thought initially that you were a weapon that couldn't feel anything, since apparently that was one of the goals. But, clearly, that's not the case.
Yeah.
Beyond that,
What else you
Instead of me, sorry.
What else you got? Anything else?
I mean, we know you were meant as sort of a super weapon, but beyond that, that's pretty much all it says.
Do you have the papers? Can I see it?
Sure.
Can I see it?
He grabs like a little. He like digs through some of the books and shit, and grabs like a little fucked up paper that uh is on, like, basically it's a briefing, right, from like one faction to another concerning the Andromeda project. It has one of the older royal seals that looks a little weird, but it's still definitely the Endless City's emblem. It's just got some extra frills.
Interesting. I just glancing through. Is there anything that's like groundbreaking revelations on this, or no?
No, pretty much regurgitates what we already know. Talking about how like this is that they have been trying to create a super weapon, and that every subject that is attempted to be turned into an Andromeda, as they call it, is assigned a handler.
Find a handler. Hmm. Interesting. That would actually. ah. Anyways, he kind of just like folds it and puts it in his pocket. Anything else cool in here?
Oh, loads of things. He like he like excitedly like prances over and grabs like his favorite artifact that he's taken from the pit. It is a green glowing like pistol that looks almost like a box. He's like, I don't know what this does.
Hmm.
And he like
Can
go ahead.
May I? Can I hold it?
He's like, Yes, but if you shoot it, not anything important. I made that mistake the first time.
What'd it do?
It shoots a big ball of green.
Great. You know what? I kind of could have guessed. Yeah. All right, that makes a lot of sense, man. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. He kind of holds it. Does anything happen?
Not when you're holding it. It's gonna be a you aim at something and shoot if you want to test it out.
Rose, did you just make the BFG
I did
9000?
not. I did not. That comes later.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
I mean, notice the pile of things near where you and Alice found the scroll.
Yeah, fucking spell hand. Oh my god, my hand.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just forgot how to type for a solid second there. Every single word was spelled incorrectly in that sentence.
The eye is just
Uh,
wiggling your fingers. It's fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, this is definitely just a ball of green maker, and it makes a ball of green. Did it destroy something? What
Did
did
you
it
shoot it?
destroy? No, I'm talking to the guy.
Oh. He's like, what do you think happened with the file cabinet room? What do you think happened there?
Oh, so you guys, yeah, all right, that makes sense.
It turns out the fucking thing bounces.
Oh, huh.
He's
That's
like
funny.
laughing his ass off. He's like, oh, I almost died.
Here we go. There we go.
He's like, coming to think about it, you probably shouldn't fire it in this room.
No, I wasn't going to. I mean, it'd be. No, never mind. Here, he hands back to him.
I'm like, oh yeah, I think. He just like admires it for a moment. He like kind of like he stares at it for a little too long and then sets it back down on his desk.
You that your computer? Did you find that here?
Uh, yeah, we found it here. It doesn't have
Is that
anything
how you?
on you. We tried to
Is that
look.
is that how you talk to me though? Is that what you use to control side?
He kind of like. Mm. um, you see on one of the like on the right screen, there is a large like diamond that's red and it's kind of just like oscillating a bit. Like, this is Scythe. We don't know how.
Uh-huh.
He just kind of goes.
Mind if I take a second?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Oh yeah, please.
Aretha is going to lean on the railing next to Tara. So, what do you need to make your decision?
Oh fuck. If I'm being real, it's really difficult to think about.
Yeah, obviously, I don't expect you to take a decision immediately. Take your time. I might
Yeah.
pop out and go check what your competition is.
Oh, fair. There's a part of me that thinks it might be a good idea because at least at that point in time, we don't let space for someone like Rez to step in again.
At the
On the
same
other hand,
time,
that's a big change.
are you ready for the extreme cutthroat world of being a queen and not adventuring anymore?
I'll figure out a way to make it work.
All right. I'll keep thinking about it.
I'm, and she holds a stance, resourceful.
I mean, I don't know that you fully understand what you're getting yourself into yet.
Oh,
But we'll talk.
absolutely not.
We'll have a chat about it. Yeah. Take your time, figure it out. Trust, are you okay with Reef popping out for a little while and going to investigate the other factions
Sure.
on his own? I'm gonna go just put my head in to where the founder is. I think I should go and do a little investigating of what the other factions are up to with this whole queen thing.
As you see, like, as you walk in here, it's like the founder like gesturing confusedly at his PC, and then like Solstice like leaning over, like face nearly touching the monitor.
Annoyed, slightly annoyed.
You don't even see the founder's face at this point, just totally occluded by Cat. And you just hear, yeah, that yeah, go yeah.
Hey. Fire Fist?
Yeah.
I know I don't need to ask you this, but keep Terra safe and make sure Ryan doesn't do anything stupid.
Oh, buddy, I've been doing that long before you got here. No worries.
I know. I'll be back, or at least be in touch soonish. So, Reed's gonna wander off. I'm gonna ninja mail you a little thing.
Yep.
Trust.
That's right, it's Ninja Mail.
And in the meantime, Orion is already doing something stupid.
Yeah, it took 13 seconds. Fantastic. Good job, everyone.
Oh my god.
So go ahead and get a
Yeah, what's up?
go ahead and
Alice.
get a thunderous applause.
I'm pretty close. Can I like? What is Orion doing?
You see them like a little few like sparks of blue coming from underneath her head as she's kind of like bent over. She's like basically using her arms to like shroud what she's doing.
I'm gonna walk over and outright ask her, "What are you doing?"
A smoothie. A smoothie.
A
She
smoothie.
she just like slowly slides the thing behind her back.
You know you're not sneaky, right? I'm like standing right here. What do you have in your hands?
It's like a fucking dolly drop it. she she like pulls it back out and she shows like you can see like this gun that she found has like several like stabs in it where she's been trying to figure out how the fuck to interface with it and it's just not working. Like,
For Christ's sake.
it's like it doesn't do. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do. Like this is how it works. You stab a thing and then it do and it don't.
No, that's not how anything works.
That's how this works. She like
Oh
shows
my
the blade she's got on her hand. She's like, that's how this works. If it's magic, you stab it and then it
Oh, maybe it's not magic. Wow, that's amazing. And while she's saying that, she'll pop her rift to just yeet the gun out of her hand.
No.
Have you? Can you be normal for like 2 minutes so we don't have to babysit you?
I am normal.
You're not.
How the fuck do you think I got so good at working with with anima? Do you think that I just happen to be this good? No. It's because I fucked up enough to know what I'm doing. And when I don't know
Well,
what I'm doing, I just need to fuck up a little bit.
it tends to blow up in your face. Have you ever thought about maybe changing your approach so you don't endanger yourself and the people you're traveling with?
Have you considered?
In fairness, you are in a facility of other people that also operate that way.
These people get it. She like gestures over to like 3 other people actively doing something similar, just with screwdrivers instead.
Okay, well, you've tried
Welcome to
your
the
approach.
world of the ways.
I've been to know you what Reef's doing, by the way, Ryan.
You've tried your usual approach, it's not working. Maybe it's time for something else?
Oh, what? Am I just supposed to systematically break down the components of the thing that I'm trying to work on to understand the intricate abilities and processes that make it up before actually trying to do any changes to the underlying processes I don't understand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yes.
Well, that's boring.
As you know, I'm something of a scholar myself. That's usually how it goes, not stabbing.
Mhm.
That can come
That's it.
later. Don't start with that.
You know, we should collaborate at some point. I feel like we would have an interesting result.
Yes.
No stabbing and I'm in.
I will only stab a little bit as a treat.
Okay, only if nothing else works, then you can stab.
Thank you.
And
This is fucking amazing.
they do a freaking epic handshake.
Yeah, like the Predator fucking hand clasp.
Hold on, I have a fucking meme for this.
Okay.
I am enthralled by this.
So
Side
is-
shenanigans.
Does interface mean sex? Sorry.
Me 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 me
Wee, wee, wee.
me me me. It is 10:30. It is time for the wee wee wee.
Wee, wee. Wee, wee, break. Wee, wee, break.
Yeah, Solstice, you are just like you fucking eyeing the fuck out of this PC. And there's not any, it's just like a fucking square just going around. It doesn't really make any fucking sense.
Hey, Scythe. Can you hear me?
You see, like the little, it doesn't like answer.
Usually these guys all have some sort of auditory processing. Here's a different command word for it. So usually it would just be Scythe. Mine responds to Saber. The diamond is interesting though because the one that showed up on my end was a fire rose.
The guy's like,
Yeah, anything else show up on here when is that all?
oh no, it did when we've used him before. He said he was gonna do something. We thought it was a good idea, and we let him do it.
You asked what he was doing?
Yes, and he said it was something that was important for him to do.
Great. Was that before or after he talked to me?
That was before he talked to you. He said he knew of a weapon that I had read about, and I believed him. Because he did, and here you are. It all works out in
Great.
the end.
So like he's putting his hands and the closed eyes, and then when Spouter he like opens them and just like looks at him through his like hands, like right, right. Get out of the chair. Move. Move.
Okay, alright. Now the roles reverse where he's like staring over your shoulder.
Fine. Okay. Solstice would try and start fucking with the keyboard. He's gonna start trying to just go through stuff if he can.
Yeah, sure. As you're fucking about, you accidentally click on something which opens up a detailed blueprint of your ship.
Hello, turn to the founder.
That wasn't me!
I believe him.
I just work here.
Real.
You can't expect me to keep up with all the crazy shit that happens here. I couldn't keep up with some kids stealing pie.
It was guns, actually, and I almost got shot by one of them. Just putting it out there.
Damn, they really do aim bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't say.
We've gotta train them better.
Really? Really? Maybe a range would be a good idea.
That's what everyone
Supervision.
keeps saying.
Maybe start with supervision first. Anyways. Okay. A little bit more sleuthing around. We'll come back to the blueprint here in a minute. Let's see if there's anything else I can find.
You find a
Yeah, we
very,
print-
very, 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 very ancient game that is comprised of towers of cards that suddenly generate themselves down the screen.
This is neat. Have you found this one before?
Oh yeah, I played that one. I believe it's called. I've had my best minds work on this, and I
Is
believe
it
it's called.
Is it Spider Solitaire or regular
It's
I
Solitaire?
believe it's called Solitre.
Mm.
Solitre. Interesting.
Yes, you can move the little cards. If you match the runes on the other cards, it well not the runes, but there's like different. He's like trying to like explain this arcane game.
Fucking Wizard's first experience with Windows XP. It's actually fucking Windows 11 Pro.
No, get that curse shit out of here. That's it's
Sorry,
Windows.
wait. It's Windows 7 Pro.
It's Windows XP.
I know.
No.
Windows XP Pro
You
Service
guys
Pack
aren't
3.
thinking correctly. It's the most stable version of Windows 95.
Even
Fuck it,
better.
sure.
Yes, this advanced AI should run on Windows 95 even better.
Yeah. To be fair, with all the viruses you get on a Windows 95 computer connected to fucking like internet, it would not surprise me if the botnets ward it out until eventually they improve themselves to becoming a hateful AI.
Okay, all right. Sorry,
Dude,
solid.
bonsai buddy,
Are
but
you sure?
expanded. Continue, sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, all right. The solid trait. These kind of look like my friends' cards. Like, these kind of like Reese cards a little bit.
These cards have different symbols than the classic ones, though.
Well, but are they also red and black with the numbers on them too, though?
They have the numbers. I forget. I haven't decided if they're red or black. I suppose I should figure that out.
Well,
Let's say they're red and blue.
these look kind of similar to Reese cards, except the one color's off a little bit. But besides that, pretty close. I wonder if he's a Salitre player.
He strikes me as someone who'd be a proficient Solitre player.
Yeah, I believe that. Among other things. Anyways, moving on. I'm gonna go back to that blueprint.
Yeah, it's one that you well, it's a more detailed version of your ship's layout than the ones that you have seen. It's one of the older files on the Exodus's blueprint. It's
Oh.
this one in particular has weapons. It has a lot of weapons attached to it. And
It's
it
like
looks
an
like,
alternate version of my ship.
yeah, it looks like there's not just one. There's like 3 of them. This is
Wait.
the
You gotta
doc-
get at least two.
Go
You
ahead.
gotta get at least 2 achievements with the ship to unlock the variant in FTL.
Yeah, that's right.
So okay, so we know where two. There's a ship missing. 3 of them. 3 of them? We've only accounted for 2. Hey, Scythe, if you wanted to pick any time to talk, now would be a really good one. Cause I've got some questions for you, man.
He only says 2 words. The like, diamond lights up and like text for the screen. I am busy.
That's 3 words.
I'm
It's
busy.
a fucking
2 words.
contraction. It's 1 word. Fuck you.
Busy with
Contraction is
what, Scythe?
It's a contraction of 2 words. I'll shut up.
Just kiss. Searching for what, Scythe? What are you up to?
I've been trying to get her to for months.
Bruh.
Maybe I can help you.
Ship.
The missing one?
He does not respond.
What's the name of it?
He does not respond.
Is it the one that Alice dropped on the queen?
No, that's the one that's accounted for.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was so the two that are accounted for is the Martyr Starlight, which is known officially as Exodus, and there's the one that was in the Void, which I cannot remember its fucking name, and there's apparently now a third one, which we do not have a name for, which Scythe is apparently looking for as well.
I mean, if they named it Exodus, it's probably Genesis and Deuteronomies.
It is not, though. That would be funny.
It goes with the Jesus fish.
I'm going to end you.
No, you're not.
But yeah. Don't worry about it.
What was the name of Alice's ship again? Does anyone remember?
I don't. Alice, do you remember where you were found?
No, it's been way too long.
Yeah.
I'll go look through the notes later.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's fine.
I assume I'm out till the end of session, so I'm gonna go grab some more water.
Take your time. Yeah. So I mean, given that Wreath is MIA for a bit, doing his thing, we've successfully removed the firearms from the hands of needy children. We have discovered that Fire Fist does in fact have immunity to fall damage. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? We like to ask anything, have any interactions. We are totally good for some character and character stuff if you would like to.
See, it's perfect. Firefist just knows the secret technique of Stan Lee's superhero landings.
It's true. It's true. You figured out how to land like Spider-Man every time. Oh yeah, and that Terra can eat glass safely.
That's not a surprise.
That is not
Thank you,
surprising,
Bath.
no.
I feel very seen by your statement. That warms my heart.
Oh my god.
That warms my cold-blooded heart.
Yeah.
Let me get some music. Schmoovin' for us. In small. That's so much anime recommendation. Jesus.
Having the sex with the bees and the eagles. Hot, hot.
Fine. Orion actually turns to Alice. She's like, come to think of it, you actually haven't had any experience with the anima of this world, have you?
No, not really. Besides the gloves you made me.
Damn. Well, if you ever want a lesson, you know where to find me.
You got it. I would very much be interested in learning from you.
Lovely. The only thing I ask is I would like to study just a little bit as a treat of your magic. Don't worry, I won't stab you.
Oh, I would
promise.
hope so. Thank you. That's not very reassuring.
I'll only stab you with consent.
She whispers under her breath, much.
She like steps back just a little bit, like,
She's like,
okay.
with consent. And like Orion like looks to her like a hand that still has the blade active, just like shakes it to extinguish it. It's like
Sorry to interject. Alice, you were part of the Erasmus. Erasmus.
yeah, that's right.
Erasmus.
I was watching fucking
thank
Shogun
you.
at the time.
Thanks for looking that up.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
I'm trying to make sure my notes are complete. So we have the Exodus and the Erasmus, and the third one is missing.
Yes. If you
All right, please
recall, there
continue.
was also a version of Saber on that ship as well.
Yes, it was called Sentinel.
Yes.
Oh no. Is Scythe the AI missing his ship? Is he looking for? Oh, that's kind of sad. You're not talking, and now I'm scared.
I'm gonna need to see if he.
It's like a hermit crab. It's just trying to find another shell.
Well, I wonder if it. Huh. Oh, there's definitely something cool to unravel here.
Hey, I guess Orion's gonna. Tara, do you have anything?
Uh, would this be a good space? Had sent you a ninja mail. Would this be a good space for those to start popping up? If that is a fiction you were good with.
Yeah, if you'd like.
What sort of things do they have for telecoms?
Uh, so right now there is somehow the founder has called out to other places, and you have a little pager on you.
Oh yeah, I just didn't know if I could actually like reach where I could reach to with that. But
So it works, but it doesn't really communicate much other than like it's basically like Morse code type shit.
okay, so she's gonna like post up over here on the crates, and she sees that it's going off. It codes itself. Fashion of the Crags.
I'm sorry. Crags, Crags, or Krags?
Krags.
Passion of the Crags. Okay, thank you.
The message that they're spelling out is that they are excited. They have seen the ship coming in. And they had heard that Luna's tree devils were coming into town. Word has already reached. What's
Yeah.
up? Am I deviating?
Nope.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Continue.
And they are asking for the one who set fire to the earning tree. They found one. They basically had seen the comm on the inside, and we're like, maybe we can ping it, maybe we can reach out, and it ended up making it in.
I would say I'm surprised that our ship is recognizable, but I'm not surprised at all at this point. After we, did just freebird our way across the waste.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Her face, like her eyes widen on her face, and she books it over to where the gang is at. Guys, just got another message on top of what we got going on here. Apparently, we might have another stop, Fire Fist, if you're interested.
Ooh.
At least, pretty sure.
But what do you mean?
There is, a faction that reached out, the Crags.
All right.
About the most I know about them is that they're rock steady.
Oh my god.
Knox, I appreciate you. Thanks for laughing at my dumbass joke.
Can we make Trust have to imitate Dwayne the Rock Johnson when she does the leader of that group?
Oh, fuck me. That's funny.
I can't distinguish between him and Hulk Hogan for my voices.
That's fine.
Understandable.
Yeah. Sorry. No, not. Yeah, brother. Gonna go ahead and down 6 Bud Lights and fucking jump through a wall. Yeah.
Okay. See, if I first, what's
But
your reaction
essentially-
on that? Yeah, oh, go ahead. No.
Yeah. I basically end up regurgitating the whole of the message to them and gesturing to him. I'm like, I'm assuming he either means you or Rith or both. Whoever they like, whoever's the leader.
All right. So, okay. What do they specifically want? You got a message saying it seems a little vague.
It basically you got the message of like faction of the Crags. We saw your ship. We want the one who set fire to the tree, or rather, we would like the one who started the fire on the tree. Find us, seek us, and then it just repeats Fire Fist's name repeatedly.
It's not ominous at all.
They said they're excited. Apparently, they were waiting for our ship to come in.
How the fuck
Martyr
did
as
they
Starlight going hauling balls.
How the fuck did they even find out about it? So, yeah, no, what? Never mind. Seems like intelligence around here flows faster than water.
Yup, you got it.
Bro, you skydived Iron Man style and then burned down a tree the size of the Tower of Babel.
That's gonna be talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But more importantly, why? What do they want with me?
I
Probably want you to burn something down.
well, the founder did
I mean, is
say
it-
that. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
The founder did say that factions are currently choosing their candidates. Now I don't know about this kingdom, but does it have to be someone from here? Like I don't actually know where you're from, Firefizz.
I'm from Halftown.
Well, didn't they say that this place is for exiles?
This place is everyone from everywhere.
So it's just a melting pot of every culture and every kingdom, basically, all in one.
You fucking got it. I mean, a new kingdom has to have a population somehow, yeah? And it grows for a reason.
And Fire Fist has exile vibes.
Yeah, I've been interested in my own country or my own kingdom more than once, so.
Yeah, you'll fit right in, buddy.
I mean, day to day, it's not just my decision. It's up to the entire group if we want to investigate further.
I had to tell
Nope,
Reeve.
cannot-
Go ahead.
Can't respond to Vath's comment. Too political for channel. Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
Continue.
And
We keep
Orion.
topics out of chat, please, Vath. Thank you.
Orion's like, well, Come to think of it, I probably should start hiding my emblem more often. I can't imagine the people here are particularly like. I mean, most places aren't fans of us, but I would be kind of not happy to find an exiled Glass Palace wizard.
I will point out Reef never shows his.
Firefist never shows this. It really just wears the stuff that he gets from hell. Basically, it's more of an insignia of that.
I'm thinking of it. The only sigil that Solstice really shows are, I mean, his own. The one on his shirt and that fire rose emblem on his cloak.
I was
Huh.
gonna say the fire rose is of Andromeda though.
Oh yeah, but I mean, still, technically Andromeda is part of him.
Yeah.
I mean, trust, or if you want me to come back with like a stack of dossiers, I can. I just assumed you need the intercession to plan it.
I mean,
I can pass.
yeah, but
I was gonna say Nox. I can pass you as one as well if you like.
yeah.
That's me is what?
Basically, I helped make the faction for the other one. Would you like me to make a faction that contacts or that you are able to contact? It'll probably be for next time, but I can whip one up.
I mean, as
Like get a couple of dossiers.
I mean, Reef is extremely skilled at this sort of thing. He's probably coming back with the full list of factions, or at least most of them.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
So you can make those. You guys can plan together what those are, and I will relay the information. Slash, might do some violent alterations to a few of the factions while I'm monitoring.
Hell yeah.
The Firefist looks there. Well, you tell me you want me to meet with these people. I'm not trying to cause you a problem being here.
Tara stands a little tries to stand a little straighter, and she's like, honestly, it would make me feel a lot better if you did join in on this. All it matters is if one of us gets to the final stage. If that is something that you end up wanting to do. It's still something like I was kind of telling Rith before. It's something I'd been debating because I wanted to hold the power from people like Rez, if anything. But it would be up to anyone else who would want to try to do that with me. I don't ask anyone to join me on this journey.
No,
But it'd
it's,
be kind of cool.
it's understandable. I mean, you're just kind of a bitch, so I see the value in doing that, even if it's shoveling some weight on yourself to make sure it doesn't happen. So I'll get that. It's funny, I was, kind of attached to royalty. Never thought I'd be in a running for.
I mean, we're
Um,
jumping to assumptions here, but you guys can figure it out.
We'll see. It's just being ready for the possibilities, man.
Pretty
Yo,
much.
Out of character, that is what they told us is the only way you can get help in the fight. So
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In character, what I was going to suggest is, what if we found a way to influence, or like we find someone who's qualified for this and try to influence the factions into choosing as many of us as we can as their nomination, and then we can try and make that person win.
That's a great
It doesn't
idea.
have like doesn't have to be one of us that takes on the burden of becoming a royal. I mean, my understanding is that none of us are really fans, and this would be a major change to our like whoever became a royal. Like your life would entirely change if, and we don't know, like, do we even know what that would mean?
I mean, to be fair, I think it means whatever the hell you want to mean. It's, the rest didn't quite stay in this kingdom. She wound up in Moon Cradle after all and just waltzed over there like it was nothing.
Well,
True.
there's a lot of responsibility that's gonna come with that inevitably, though, and
Luna kind of
like
snaps back and shuffles over. She's like, "Oh, actually, yes, sorry. Uh, uh, Queen, yes, Queen. You'll be responsible for handling the conversations between all kingdoms and this one, which means that you'll be exceptionally responsible for ensuring that all of that communication continues to happen as need be. You'll be responsible for managing all the factions, for all the political parties. You'll be responsible for managing, and she just like starts to ramble on and on and on. And she just pulls out like a little like notepad, and she's like writing down the different responsibilities. And it just keeps going.
Reef force ghosts in. Let's make Luna the queen and disappears. No, he doesn't. But
That is a thought, though. Is something where, worst case, we could always have Luna stand in for whoever it is if all of us manages to take it.
That would be amazing.
Luna kind of like backs up a bit. She's like,
Yeah? Yeah, see, how's it feel? How's it feel? How's it feel?
I mean, to be fair, Luna still would fall on our heads if whoever's in charge, but at the same time, you're already diplomatic as hell, so it does have some sense to it.
It is time for science!
the fuck are you doing to that pie?
Though I would
Oh.
say there's a certain level of satisfaction I'd get after in that situation, walking back to Heartstown and communicating to Heartstown and telling the Queen there to eat my entire ass.
You did that before we left last time. I'm not even there, but like, you did that last time. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I know I did that. I mean, I've done that before, but it's a little bit different if you're considered royalty kind of thing.
That's true.
I mean, either way I look at it, it's something where if Tara took it, I'm still kind of sticking by Tara's side regardless. So a whole new level of fuck you to my former queen.
Well, huzzah! We have done much today. We have discovered the Orasu. We have discovered the deep. We have discovered that there are things that are strange. It don't make any fucking sense. Solstice has tried desperately not to scroll out a billion ideas about what might be happening.
No, Solstice has a bajillion, million, bajillion, trillion ideas, and Solstice, and unfortunately, it appears the DM's phone might explode this week with various voice memos because Solstice will have 4 hours alone in his car tomorrow to think about this shit.
You did not hear that sudden jazz final shit start. You didn't hear that. Don't worry about it.
What?
I loaded up Twitch to find someone to raid, and then I forgot that it wasn't fucking muted. And apparently
Thanks
the
for
top.
playing, everybody.
That was fun.
That was a great time.
Oh yeah.
I will upload the notes. Hey Siri, reminder for tomorrow at 1500 hours to upload Wizard's Notes.
hey Siri, play
That's sounds.
Despacito.
No, not sounds, you fucking dumb shit.
Hey
Notes.
Siri, play Despacito.
Oh god, she's still hearing me. No, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
Hey Google, play Despacito. Hey Alexa,
tomorrow
play
15
Despacito.
I'm going to throw you. I'm going to throw the deer.
All right.
Hey
Thank you
Alexa, buy a gallon of lube. Hey Alexa, confirm order.
Billing not.
All right, thank you all for thank you all for hanging out. Sauce baby, I'm sorry. Thank you all for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. It's always fun being able to run this campaign. I very much appreciate it. Stop using your mod calories!
Be
No.
more.
No.
I should put them out.
Okay. Well, it fucking... Thank you. We will next be live. I will next be live tomorrow night with something. We'll figure it out.
Oh, you made it a channel, Redeem? Channel?
Yes. I even
Okay.
attributed you.
Hmm.
Let's go. I hope that was okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
I
cool.
can recommend people to raid if you don't have one, though I see Dash is live.
Yep, I've got Barry
That's just
loaded
live.
up. With 9 seconds to go. Alright, motherfuckers. Banana bread and fucking work,
Hey.
dude. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Hell